Twitch is still giving me a headache or the heart attack with the red line, but I think it's fine. It's not, I don't have it. Yes, the Weird Al version is very good too. I get that. It's actually really good, actually. Weird Al does a lot of good songs. Anyways, okay. Okay, 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 okay. We're good today. We're good. Good. Good evening, everybody. How are we doing today? Hello, Cloudy Puck. Hello, RWD. Hello, Japan. Hello, Mraksai. Hello, Grudlin. Hello, 40. Hello, people. How are we today? What? Don't give me that Marl what? Meryl what? I feel like I missed someone. Hello, Ziprad. Okay. I need your help. Who is he who is tired of Weird Al is tired of life? Weird Al is great. I love him. Give me like 10 minutes to like somehow clear my goddamn thoughts. I don't know why. I don't know why. I need fuck, I forgot to turn off the light. Hold on one second. Ow. I like wait, that's hello? Come on! Why are we doing this? Why are we already doing this? Can we please? I'm permanently doing the Captain Morgan pose. There we go. I didn't even reset. Just permanently doing the Captain Morgan pose. God damn it. Hello, Vestige. Hello. Polymorphed into a flamingo. No, it's just standing on one leg. Hello, Sage. Hi. What the fuck is up, Kyle? Just because my human name would be Kyle. All right, so lots to talk about, lots to brain. God fucking damn it! Why is my brain like this? I think my headphones are breaking, by the way, because I'm not sure. I feel like that got blown out or something because I feel like when it gets too high of a volume, they just get like really weird noise. And I hate that because shit doesn't last anymore and it's pissing me off. You don't remember the Vine? Well, okay, so I actually don't know. I don't think I remember. Hi, Sea Piper. Thank God Caillou is here. Aurea lost me so many brain cells. You can't just do that. She's trying, guys. Aurea is trying. Is it like crackling, rattly? I don't know if it's crackling. It's hard to explain. It feels like it just loses its fidelity, I guess is the best way to put it. She's doing a game in a language she doesn't even know. I love Aurea. I love it. She's so stupid. She's so fucking stupid. Oh my god, I can't believe she's playing in Spanish. Take Corres. Hi, commies! Happy New Year! Hope you're doing well. Jesus. Hey, we love our pigeon, even though she has a little bit of split personality disorder right now. But we love our pigeon. For some reason, we're playing. hey, tune in Friday. You could lose a lot more brain cells. I'll probably. Hey guys, I let me just get on. Let me just get on. Just I'd like to apologize for Friday's stream. I I've lost control of my life and agreed to do something for Friday's stream. I like to apologize on behalf of the Kaikuma Corporation. Um, I don't know what to expect Friday. I'm actually like afraid for Friday. I'm actually afraid. I'm pre-apologizing. What are you? I'm just saying it's going to be an amazing. Hey, whatever happens, it will be an amazing stream. I don't know if it'll be fun to watch or enjoyable, but it will be amazing. I don't know what to tell you. There's still time. It's not too late. Unfortunately, it is too late. I've agreed to it, and I'm a man of my word. I don't like to back out of things, and I won't be afraid of V. Because if I ever backed out of this, V would haunt me for the rest of my days. She would somehow get her smell into this apartment, and I would probably be tortured for the rest of my life. We come for you for stability and positive affirmations. I will probably lose my sanity. It'll probably be my most unhinged stream. Well, it's gonna be the most unhinged stream. And I did Smasher Pass with Mastelli, so I don't, or the BDSM dress. I don't know. That's how I'm saying it. It's just gonna be bonkers, and I don't know what to do. Go to Araya's chat and bolster her confidence. I can't. No, I can't. I can't help her. I actually can't help her. It's impossible for me to help that burb because like she needs. Okay, guys, do you not know like the saying of like if you love something, let it go, and if it'll fly, let it fly, and if it comes back to you, then you know it's true. I have to let her go. I have to let her go. Scammed, coward. If she wants to call me and needs encouragement, I will happily take her call, but I'm not gonna go disrupt her stream. Yeah. And also can't really encourage. Anyways, it's fine. We'll have fun Friday. We'll try to just. It's not like I'm mentally broken. It's fine. We'll be fine. I'm not really been in pain for about a week and still have a week until my next dentist appointment where they're probably gonna fix some of the pain, but not all the pain. Probably should just go to the doctor's. Okay. If after the dentist I still have pain, then I actually really do have to go to not the emergency room, the urgent care, because I am. Hey, if you've never experienced chronic pain, fuck that shit. Anyone that's never experienced chronic pain, I don't wish it on you, but like it's hard, and I don't wish any chronic pain on anyone. I am chronic pain. Well, that's a different thing. Insanity isn't actually real for subjective Kuma. I'm aware of how little sanity, how sane this world is right now, and I'm just trying to be the last bastion of hope. We'll figure it out. My dad has the disc in his back, and then kneeled over, and he had a metal bar since I was 2025. That is I know chronic pain's terrible. It's something I never wish on anyone, and I know it gets way worse. My right wrist has been hurting for like 2 years. Have you talked to a doctor about it? Also, my wait, I read the. Also, I don't know why. Okay, so like I feel like a lot of things are breaking in my life, besides my spirit, Because I feel like my monitor has worked again. I haven't had to get a new monitor yet, but we'll see about that when that breaks. Um, but I also think my Rodecaster's breaking, so I don't know. Maybe the update fixed it. What is happening? A RAM may call. Okay, that's fine. I'm always here for positive reinforcement and words of affirmation. If there's one thing I can do, I can be supportive. Don't worry, chat isn't. Don't worry, chat isn't broken. We just dumb being. We just dumb being measure. We just dumb being measure. What? What? Dumb beyond measure. Okay, dumb beyond measure. Dumb being measure. Okay. She's struggling tech wise. She's always struggling to. Oh wait, hold on. I think I missed a call. Hold on.
Ring,
Hello?
ring, ring.
Hello?
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Oh my god, he picked up. Wait, so I heard you finally wanted to ERP?
Why are all the birds asking me to ERP? First Raven, now you. Wait, also wait, why are they both crows? Wait, hold on. Wait, what's this whole thing with crows in ERPing?
It's like a cultural thing.
Okay, it's that
It's a cultural thing, yeah.
No.
No, I'm just here for my positive affirmations. I heard you were here to give positive affirmations.
What do you need with positive? What
Do
got
you
you
speak
down?
Spanish?
Si, senor.
Wait, you do? Wait, no, you don't.
I don't speak Spanish. I did date someone that spoke Spanish for way too many years, and I've learned none of it.
Is that why you broke up?
No.
Aww.
No, it's way worse why we broke up. Anyways, what's up?
Ooh. Wait.
Can I understand Spanish? Probably.
Piper said that you were gonna give me compliments, and I'm a sucker for those.
You're okay. Well, no. Usually it's just encouragement. Usually it's encouragement, or like what do you actually like need like affirmations on?
Okay. Repeat after me.
No, that's not how this works. I'm not repeating. But I know what you want to repeat, and I know your game, girl.
What do you mean? Why won't you repeat after me?
Because I know what sick
can
and
I
twisted
possibly
things you're
say?
gonna try to get me to say. Also, if it's not coming from my words, is it really genuine? Never mind. You just want the ego boost. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
I just want the clip. I just want, you know, just have that in
Oh my
the
gosh,
vault.
she's clip farming me.
Wait, I think I just got one guide. I think I think I just got one guide into calling you.
Usually, but like I will again. What is on your what is troubling you? Like that's it's. I want to be genuine as possible to try to give you, you know, like good affirmation.
Do you know how to fix daddy issues?
Do I know how to fix daddy issues? I have been asked that a lot. Do I know how to fix them? Yes. Should I say this on Twitch?
Oh,
no.
Wait, you do?
What? What's up?
You know what's the secret sauce? What's the?
Give me a sec. There are things I'm trying to filter myself because I shouldn't say it. Anyways, what?
Are you about to say bad words? Shame.
Am I about to say bad words? No. Am I about to say something that I shouldn't say? No. Yes.
Wait, do it. I'll clip that too.
No, because then I'll just get in trouble with 4chan or something.
They said say it.
Say it.
See, a lot. I'm only asking because a lot of my chat has daddy issues.
Oh,
Not me.
okay. If you
Not
don't have the
me.
daddy issues, it's a
My
lot
cat.
easier. It's
Yeah,
just like
it's not me.
you just
Yeah.
need a dad to replace like the one that you have issues with.
What if that's not an option? What if they have to stay together for financial reasons?
What does that mean? That to stay together?
Well, chat. That's the situation in chat right now.
Well, you can still find you can just find someone and then you call them daddy. I just can't. I don't know what you want to. I don't know what you want to go
Okay,
like
so
out.
so just find a random guy
Well, no, I wouldn't say random. I feel like you have to have a step out, like a good.
and ask
It's
him
a
to be my dad.
good role model, that you can,
I mean, chat's dad. Okay. Okay, so will you be my dad? I mean, chat's dad. I mean, chat's dad.
I can't. Oh, we're getting in a.
Oh, you want to do a cream cheese ramen cooking stream?
I've never had it before, by the way.
Yeah, I know you haven't had it, so I think you should try it.
Do you do spicy ramen or is it like the regular
Yeah,
like?
you have to use spicy ramen. Have you
Okay.
ever had Shin Ramyun?
Probably.
Okay, that's my preferred brand. But yeah, don't you have to do a cooking stream?
Eventually, once probably when I move, because I really need to move.
Oh, wait, when are you moving?
I have no idea. I gotta find a new place.
Hey.
I don't even know what state I'm moving to yet.
Hey, you could build a house.
I'm not.
You can like go to the Midwest and like buy a plot of land and then plant a flag there, and then it's your land, and then you could build a house, and then I can move in.
There's
I mean, chat can move in.
there was a 20-acre place in Colorado that I was like really tempted to like. Man, I could technically afford this.
Wait, what? 20 acres? How big
Yeah.
is that?
20 acres is big.
That's like you could grow so much weed on that.
We're not starting a weed for this. Isn't Schedule 1. We're not starting a weed farm.
Listen, I've been thinking about ways to get rich fast.
Mhm.
Okay, get rich quick,
Mhm.
and then retire by
Mhm.
30. And that's what I came up with.
So, okay. Well, you have other options.
Like finding a new dad.
Well, okay, that's if you it's a
That's
sugar
rich.
daddy, but like that's a different thing. You could find a sugar daddy. That will probably make your daddy issues worse though. So like
Wait, but I don't understand the difference. You said I just need to find a dad to replace.
okay, it's either you find a daddy or sugar daddy. I don't know which one you need the most. Like it's only you can figure that out. It's probably like just a self-exploration kind of thing.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what if I have other issues? I mean,
Well, I already knew
stop it.
that. Like I
I
know you
keep
had mom
saying,
issues and
I'm role playing right now as my chat. That's why I keep saying
yep,
my.
yeah,
I'm
no, that's
just irritating
understandable.
as
Chat
usual,
does have a lot of issues.
Yep.
Hmm.
Um.
So, what's your biggest issues besides allergies?
Oh yeah. Can you fix those? Can you fix those? By
I
the way?
am
I
fully
really.
always into immersion therapy, where you just dive deep into the thing, get sick for like 2 weeks, and then you'll be fine.
Wait, but I've had this cow for 8 years. How much longer?
Have you? Okay, but like, have you really really just like stuck your face in its fur and just like breathed like real deep.
Yeah, and then I can't breathe.
Okay, have you done that for like 6 hours a day?
Not breathe for 6 hours?
You got this.
I gave you drugs.
That's
You
right,
want me to
Red Team
die?
uses drugs.
You're telling me
No.
to
You
die?
have
You
to
know what that
survive.
would
It's
solve?
called the
You
it's
know,
like
that
it's
actually,
evolution.
you know,
You got to become like a Pokemon. Like you got you're right now a
okay,
pigeon. You need to evolve.
someone said that my biggest issue is I want Kuma as my sugar daddy. Can you ask him, Kuma, will you be Chat's sugar daddy?
I thought chat was supposed to be my sugar daddy.
I love Caillou's balls.
Wait, what?
What? Sorry, what?
Wait, what?
Well-
So you also have daddy issues.
No, I want them to just buy me things.
Yeah,
just
you
wa-
know
I just
what?
wanna feel
Fair enough.
spoiled.
Everyone tier 2 sub.
No
Everyone
tier
tier
twos.
two
No
subs
more
to
tier
Coomer.
twos. I'm done with tier twos.
No, he loves tier 2s. He yearns
Shadow.
for them.
It's great. It's a weird thing. But yeah, so like, okay, so you can either do that or just like you could also do all the things to like, you know, prevent the allergies from happening, you know. Like get the allergy shot or
Mike?
something. I feel like there's multiple ways. Or
What if I'm afraid of pain?
you're a VTuber. You like pain. What are you talking about?
Are
You're
you
gigantic
speaking
Vasquez.
from
We all know that. Come on.
Are you speaking from personal experience? It sounds like you're speaking from personal experience.
I'm confused by that
Yeah.
logic.
Okay. So Kuma just loves pain and suffering apparently. I'm different from him, you see.
Pretty sure you've been doing this longer than I have.
I have no clue what you mean. I just started streaming last month.
Yes. You've never streamed. After a year hiatus, you haven't streamed ever before that.
Nope.
Never. Yeah, just minus 2025. Yeah, you've never streamed.
Never, ever.
It's crazy. Guys, who is this?
Boss.
Why is she even talking to me then? Like, I'm just...
I don't know. You see, Piper told me that you would give me positive
I
affirmations.
will. I've been asking you what you need positive affirmations about. What in your life do you need help with?
Well, I have to move. And I have a lot of stuff I need to move.
Yep. I don't have a truck. I am strong, but like I'm pretty sure would cost me a lot more to help you move.
I can't just put it on your back.
Wouldn't it be the first time I need to carry something? Try to rest up for Friday anyways.
Kuma. So all I've learned from this conversation is I need to find a new dad and I need to stop breathing. And that you don't have a truck.
I don't have a truck.
And that is my takeaway.
I'm so glad you're learning. You're so smart.
Okay, thanks, Kuma. You were helpful.
I need what you need affirmation. I need custom array affirmation prompts.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw a random guy walking down the street. I'm gonna ask him if he'll be my dad.
Well, okay,
I'll report back.
Chat, why do I even call these people? Why do I do this to myself? She really is a lost cause, isn't she? Like there's your mask is it's okay to admit it now. V, Coming from you, that's rich. Get the music back on. All I do, it takes one to know one. That's why I know. That's not, you just... I try so hard just to, you know, okay. Just because I make people feel good about themselves, that's not how this works. We're both her friend, we have no excuse. How are we gonna help her? It's a lot of work to try to get her to be a functioning
Look, I
human.
like being
society.
bred as much as the next girl.
It's gonna take years. I actually don't know what to do with that one. It's the I can't even talk about the story. I can't even talk about the stories that happened because it's so fucking stupid. At this point, we're going to need a crack team of scientists to break that code. I can't. I
be getting thirsty.
Hi Fly. I've only met Araya a couple times, and she's already made like very impressionable memories, and it's that's an understatement for that. I don't know how she survived. She used to be worse. Sounds like a fucking drinking conversation if we ever cross paths. V, I hope we meet at a con, because I have so many stories. I shouldn't have that many stories about V, but I have just some stories. She's so fucking stupid. Yeah, what do you mean? Also, what do you mean she used to be? Actually, I know I've heard stories about that too. Yeah, no, I've heard stories about her before. Before I met her, I've heard stories about her. I didn't ask about the cop. I also know a little bit about the cop drops. She matured a little. I'm really surprised. We're just blessed to have her be alive. Like we're very lucky that she's just actually survived to this point. That's probably our that's probably the best way. She's a blessing. yeah, she yeah. Also a menace. So yes. I was there for the cough drops cooking stream. I'm glad I wasn't. I would have probably had a heart attack. Hi, Miss Deli. Speaking of blessings, hi, Miss Deli. Aria was actually the streamer where I joined this general community. That's crazy. None of us know how she operates. How she's functioning. She defies all reason and explanation. Yet she's here. Yeah, no. It's funny. When I learned that she's actually very book smart, it blew my mind. I just the way she acts and around things. I'm like, she's like, oh, she's actually really very smart educational wise. I'm like, how? Just how the how? So yeah. I don't get it. I don't get all of these VTubers and their ability to exist. I was talking about Raya. The best VTubers are book smart but appear dumb on the internet. Hi Raven. Raven, you missed the Raven, or not the Crow's ERP or attempt at an ERP session. She has zero common sense. I say that very lovingly. She really does. Most VTubers I've met, I don't know how they haven't been human trafficked. I don't know how they haven't been kidnapped or like had just so the luck that they have, it just, I don't understand it. I don't know how bad like it just it there has to be like a like a merciful God of just how dumb, how certain situations that they were in that something bad didn't happen to them. I don't get it. So yeah, VTuber God. That would be really funny. Hi, Ghetto. They have to go outside more than once a decade to get kidnapped. Here's the thing, Vesage. I know the odds are very low for them going outside, but when they do go outside, the odds of them getting kidnapped should be like 90% because of what they put them through. Like, you had people going in unmarked vans for Ubers. Like, granted, like I'm just saying, the first year I went to TwitchCon, 2 VTubers did get into my car and only knew me that time. If I was I met them at the con and they got into my car. I still yelled at them. I really did yell at them as they're doing this. I'm like, this has to be the dumbest thing you've done. You shouldn't do this. I shouldn't have allowed this to happen. But you've got a good vibe. That's what they've said. They literally said, "Oh, nah, you're fine. You've got a good vibe." Sorry. Do you mean you said ravens and crows are the same thing? No, the ravens and crows aren't the same thing, but they're very similar. VTuber cons are nothing short of crazy. If you ask me, I've heard so many wild stories. Yeah, I've experienced a lot of those wild stories. I'm glad. There's been some really bad stories. There's also just the orgies that weren't even like fucking that orgy story. The stupid orgy story. Guys, the orgy is real. I'm not joking when I say there was an orgy at TwitchCon. There might have been multiple orgies at TwitchCon. Heard about the 4th floor. Holy shit, the 4th floor. Hey, V, they're actually canceling the 4th floor for next year. They literally had to make a post about how that's not going to happen next year. Because I saw them. I was okay. So I guess I can talk about it since they like literally announced that they're not doing it. At Offkai, at one of the hotels, they lined all of the floors with plastic wrap, basically, to prevent spillage and other things. This was mostly sanctioned by Offkai. Because it's where all of a lot of the corporate VTuber streamer for places went to meet. And you had to actually know someone to get into it. No, it wasn't an orgy. It was quote unquote professional, I guess. I don't know. Big people were there. I don't know hey, CEOs were there. I'll just say that. It was a networking event. Yeah. Orgies can be professional. No, this is not the orgy. This is not the orgy floor. That would be they go to other maybe actually there's a possibility that people had rooms on that floor and that orgy. I don't care. Don't care. CTO no. CTO did not go. So yeah, it was there was probably puke. Lots of it was mostly for spilling drinks because some of them were super goddamn plastered. To way too much. Stop dodging. Can you explain what the fuck your 4th floor is? Peroxide thought. Who is peroxide thought? No, we're not. What is that? Hey, 40, when you say what is that account, that scares me.
4th floor in a safe for work terms.
What was the 4th? The 4th floor was a networking event that had just baby-proofed networking floors. We all assumed it was 40. But yeah, no. And sadly, they're canceling it this year because I have no idea why. But Offkai is I am going next year. I doubt I'm gonna have as off guys. Me going to off kai next year is gonna be weird because I feel like I won't. I got lucky to get in some of those mixers. And the mixers are the best. The mixers are the most fun. It's actually like good networking events to like talk with people and help people and do that stuff. I might not be able to get into the stuff that next year, which is unless I get partner, but I don't think I'm gonna get partner by then. I want to get partner. That'd be cool. Hey guys, you should get me partner. But yeah, no, get it would be awesome, but I really don't think I'd be able to get a partner by then. So there's an it's an organization, not orgy. If I go to a con, I'm just going to meet a handful of friends. I'm not doing the whole networking. I don't care, honestly. I care more. So the thing about the networking, though, the networking places are just nice to be able to hang out and drink. That's the problem. Like, usually if they're good, they're free booze. And it's just like, just chill and talk with friends. That's kind of what you mostly do, and maybe meet a couple new people. It just depends. That's why those were fun. I'll drink at a bar, but do you really want to play? It depends on bar prices. Anyways, one of the meetups had really good drinks, and they were all free, which was a mistake, but still fun. Not a mistake for me. I'm a responsible human being that knows how to, hold their drink, and also have to babysit certain VTubers, so had to not get drunk anyways, even though you had someone that was allergic to watermelon eating water. Never mind. Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, no. It's fun. But it gets complicated because, like, also you want to just do hotel parties, but then like people crash hotel parties are weird because like you want to like meet new people sometimes, but like also yes, just meet friends, which is half the fun. But also if your friends all want to go to other parties, that's when it gets like so, and also when you can't get every friend into all the parties, and then sometimes they like, I got VIP, and then you're just like, well, bye. You're just like, I don't blame you for going to the VIP, but if you can't get ever to the VIP, just like half the party here, half the party there, it can be annoying. I don't know. But again, I enjoyed Offkai. I just hated a lot of the aftermath that happened. I have so many bad stories, like, of things I didn't realize at the time, but like coming back, I'm like, that's why that happened. Oh, that's who that was. It's just like you get filled in on things that like you weren't aware of, and it just like, oh, that's depressing. That's I don't like that. So Offkai was fun when I was there, and terrible when I learned about everything that happened at Offkai. If you were less responsible, you wouldn't feel bad afterwards. Yeah. That's not how that works, Vestige. If anything bad ever happened to any of my friends, I'd feel like garbage. If I knew that I could prevent that, I would crumple up and die. So that's where I'm at with that. Yeah, booze, big chaotic social events, people with varying degrees of tolerance. It's not much of again. I like small tight knit too. It's just nice to like, I've always been the person that like, I don't want to go to a big party. I don't want to go to like I enjoy dancing, but like only with certain types of people, and if I have a dance partner. I enjoy playing board games, and I barely drink, so whatever. I'll just play board games and have a chill session. That's fun to me. But rarely do these people want to do this. They go outside once in their life and they want to let loose and be stupid. So they do that. And then I have to be there because I don't want them to get drugged. Granted, like TwitchCon. TwitchCon, we had 30-ish friends / streamers / mods, and it went well. There was only a little bit of drama, and for the most part, nothing bad happened. Nothing terrible happened. It was just a little bit of stupid drama that could have been avoided, but people like, don't listen to me. Anyways, that's like that. I'm still proud of that. I'm still really happy that nothing bad happened in our group. Stuff bad happened in other ways. It didn't happen with my group. So that we did our job. People listen to you. Yes, I'm an authoritative figure. Granted, yes, I had a lot of people, mama ducking me, where like I go places and I just see a crowd of people following me, and I'm just like, okay, be a little bit more independent. Let me do shit. But it's fine. It's again, people were safe, and it was only a little bit of a cluster truck. The chest hair yelled at a lot of people, I assume. Well, okay. Then there's also the whole thing of people, coming up to me and demanding to see my chest hair. That's a different story. Having a single responsible friend is in a group of drunks can go a long way. We actually had a couple. That's the thing. We had a few. Like Tippy was good. Daddy Pack My Sacks mod was good. Anglist mod was good. There was a lot. So like everyone took care of the little group. So it ended up being nice because we also had underage, like not underage, but like under 21 people too. So like everyone was taken care of. Of course, Anglist. Oh, Anglist was a fucking. I got so much more respect for Anglist. There's a reason why he's a mod. But yeah. Can't believe Rex got drunk like that. What a shameful guy. No, Rex just gave out my cookies. So that's it just it still cracks me up that he got mad that fucking cookies. It's so stupid. Have fun in the Shadow Realm. Caillou's nuts. Yeah, no, I get it. Angus about being a diner. He's a really reliable person. It's a lot of it's very helpful to have people that like you can count on at those places. Let me guess, Mad, you didn't make him more cookies. Well, he did demand the recipe from me because he's craving my nuts, but like that's a whole other thing. Hey, those cookies are the perfect convention cookies. They are filled with so many good vitamins and energy and everything that like they really just like they help you get ready for the day. I love those. Phrasing. What phrasing? I love Kuma's nuts. Yeah. It's not like I got a DM saying I loved your nuts from someone that like I was not expecting. God damn it. Did anyone have a leash? No, thank God. Thank God I didn't have to use a leash on anyone. I was tempted to bring one of those child harnesses. Hot. Just because like multiple people asked me about a leash, I didn't want to deal with it. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Off-Kai, but also it depends on if who goes and who doesn't go. Like if a certain amount of people go, it's a lot of fun. But if you're kind of like half the people and then you have like to fight over parties and then feeling the drama, people not liking each other. Oh my God, I'm gonna shoot someone. But yeah, I'm not talking about nuts. What are you talking about? You can't pet play in public. That hasn't stopped a lot of people. But I don't know. I'm it's 6 months away, so there's always like lots can happen in 6 months. I think it's in 6 months, right? June, January, March, April, May, June. Yeah, it's in like 6 months. So like, I don't know. Who the fuck knows what's gonna happen in 6 months? But like, hey, it gives me like 3 months to get partner. I'm never gonna get partner in 3 months, 3 or 4 months. I don't know. No, I would have to get partner in 4 months because it takes 2 months of you could probably do it 5 months if you did the last 4, but that's not happening. Anyone else getting buffering issues? I think Twitch has been a little bit weird lately. I'm not sure though. I know my Twitch has had buffering issues, but like not in the bad sense. I have a red bit rate, but I have no drop frames. So there is that. On 36 days, I come out of the closet to my parents. Good luck, 40. I hope that goes well. I really do. Kai, what would be the ideal housing / hangout situation at a con? Honestly, so fun things I like to do at cons. I round one's fun. It lets you a lot of people things, but that's not guaranteed. I honestly just like playing board games and just chilling with friends. That's the most fun for me. If I can get like a relatively not like huge, because like it's always board games are complicated because like you want like less than 20 people and just like have a nice time together, just being able to talk, have good conversations without being too loud. So dealing with one shot in the parking lot, no, that takes too much brain effort. That takes way too much brain effort. Ideally, if you can have like multiple groups all playing different things or like just bouncing between each other, that's usually great. It not like too much music, just chilling at like an Airbnb or someplace. That's usually the best. I know at TwitchCon, oh my God, it was such a pain in the butt to find a place. So we were in a group of like 20 people. And we were just trying to, we were in a hotel lobby in a little courtyard that they kicked us out of because we were being too loud, even though it wasn't even that late. I think it was like before 10 o'clock. And we weren't even that loud. They're like, yeah, get out of our the hotel lobby courtyard because you're being too loud. So we were like, okay. So we went up to the hotel room for a little bit. It was like, nah, this isn't gonna work. They're gonna get in trouble. This is gonna be, they're still too loud. We don't want to bother other guests either. We didn't have like an Airbnb we could all go to because none of us like. It's actually kind of hard to get an Airbnb that lets you have like semi gatherings. Most of the time they're very against that. So tried to do that. Didn't have that. We looked at places to go, like game places or like card game places or something like that. And like even that is like most of them closed before we're gonna be done because we want to be like past midnight. Or like just a space to hang out, and there's just nothing. There's absolutely nothing, and it's so annoying. So what we end up doing, we ended up walking on the street for a little bit, and we stopped at a park, and somehow we didn't get in trouble this entire night. We were up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, in this like park. And there were tables and benches. Half the group was playing Magic the Gathering. The other group was just talking and just like, you know, chilling. And it was a lot of fun. And it was a good time. Like granted, none of us were drinking because we couldn't, because we'd get in trouble if we did. So it's just chilling in a park. So it was fun. Third spaces places don't exist anymore. It's really, really dumb how all of the places just, there's no good place for anyone to hang out, let alone like kids. It's a problem in America. It really is. The minute I close YouTube, it's not buffering. Interesting. That's because the park was probably seen worse things. Yeah, probably. Balboa Park now charges parking. Yeah, no. But no, we actually didn't go to Balboa. That would have been like that'd have been too much of a hassle because we would have had to. It's way too far away from where we were. This is why kids are all iPad shits now. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like the fact that there isn't a good place to just hang out and chill. Most of the time they get kicked out of things. Round one's not a bad place. Like that's one of the reasons why I'm like round one pretty decent, because like you could just get some tables and just relax and also have some drinks. Yes, they're overpriced. It's round one, but you can just relax and talk with people and sit at tables and then go play some games if you're bored, or bowling. And it's just like, it's annoying that like not many of those spaces exist without spending like copious amounts of money. Also, kids do get kicked out for that. So pretty sad. VR chat is basically it. That's a whole other thing. Well, granted, VR chat's good in a sense, like it lets people do that online, but also if you can't do it in person, that's really sucky. Not all here. Yeah. When I was a kid, we'd skate park and malls. Yeah, no, malls are all gone.
Skate parks, there's still some skate parks, but I'm pretty sure they close after 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I don't know, probably even earlier. So it was just always a pain in the ass, and I don't get it. Security was judging whether they could take Kuma and thought they couldn't, which is why they left it alone. It was also near TwitchCon, the convention center, and there was a little Lego, I think, thing that there were security guards around, and there was definitely something happening there. I asked Tippy about that. I admit, a guy saw something. I didn't. Thank God I didn't. Something bad was happening in a bush. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that. So we got lucky. It was nice that we could just chill out at a park, but a lot of times there is nothing like that. And I think me and a couple people, I think even Tippy, we all looked for venues to try to just have a little gathering. I know Anglais put together a Magic the Gathering night, which was cool, but it costs a lot of money for a couple hours at a place. And it's just we're spending hundreds of dollars every hour. And there's it's just because it's the city. I don't know. And it's just there wasn't any good venues or cheap or even fun venues to go to, even bars and stuff. Cause we also had under 21 kids. It would a couple 18 or 19-year-olds. So it was kind of a pain in the ass. And we don't want to exclude them. So we had to find other alternatives. I don't know why you're playing that, Raven. Mall food court. Oh, fuck, I hate mall food courts. As an observer, it was fun watching you on stream finding all the yummy Asian eats. Malls around here are dead as hell.
I appreciate Kuma.
Don't go to them.
Look, he's not here. Nobody tell him, but I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Well, thank you, Maro. Nerf minigun fight. That'd be really fun. Under 21s are a lot of options. Yeah, basically. But yeah. Yeah, so it's always a pain in the ass to try to figure things out, and we had a huge group, so that also didn't help, but we made it work. I bought 4 mini Nerf guns. Need justification? Just start shooting people. That's all you need to ever do. But yeah, I feel like Twitch is being a little bit of weird today. But yeah, lots of stuff happening. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that stuff. Okay, I have a question. I know this is a continuation of another person's stream, but it I was watching Daddy, and they brought something up, and it was really fun. Guys, should I buy a bamboo practice sword? Guys, should I buy a practice bamboo sword? Yes. God damn it. No. Why not? I was thinking this is the perfect thing to use at TwitchCon to manage everything. Throne. Shut up. Only if we go to Nippon. I want to go to Japan so badly. Maybe a plastic one. Why would you get a plastic one? The bamboo ones are so cooler. We also joked about this of, hey, what's the odds of us having a sword fight competition at TwitchCon? How awesome would that be? I kind of want to get hey guys, how awesome would it be if we had an official sword fighting tournament at TwitchCon? I'll pack my bags. I'll be there. RC would actually be a competitor, and the bird. They're Nari and RC would actually they're both actually know how to use a sword. I would practice the shit out of this to do this. You participate in Rex's charity auction for his bastard sword. I do also want to buy that. Synthetic swords are more, but foam might be the only. No foam. We bamboo only. I want to learn how to use a sword. Yeah, it's such a cool nerdy thing, and I know it's not I know it's so nerdy, but what if we just had bamboo swords and started fighting? RZ would win. I would love to know if RZ would win. I used to fence, but like that really isn't anything. I got a huge chunk of metal I can shape into a real sword. Well, be careful of that. I don't like fencing. I think, well, okay. I don't like foil fencing. I think foil fencing is super boring, and I don't know. I don't know. It's always been like played up in shows and everything. I'm like, oh my god, this little needle beats this gigantic sword. You're like, oh, you know. I got bored and started swinging a Zui as a workout routine. It's insane what it does for your obliques. Yeah, let's go. I wish I had the space. So I need to buy a house with some land so I can swing my my Cloud Strike Buster Sword. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Guys, don't be afraid that trains and all martial. Be afraid of the guy that swings a sword 1,000 times. Something like that. There's a lot of things. Did you track and field like discus and shot put? No, I did not. I was too busy playing football and lacrosse, so I didn't really have time for track and field. Unfortunately, my mom did though. My mom actually set some records when she went to school. Their ad's about to play. It's fine. VTuber content house when? Okay, when I can afford that. No, never. Also, hey, Fly, most of my friends that need housing are in Canada. Like, I think the 3 to 5 people that need housing are all in Canada, which is crazy. Oh, I have 1 or 2 maybe in move to Canada. I don't have a Canadian passport yet. Can't do that. My ceilings might be tall enough for this, but I feel like I just don't have enough room. I feel like it could make room, but it'd just be one place, and I'd probably break something. A great con is SoCal would be too severe. All the Canada's with street tacos. What? Is it really a super house when one guy plays all the bills, the others break the drywall? Also fair. Also very, very, very valid. Of like, it's not a streamer house. It's just me taking care of the homeless VTubers, which I cannot afford. Let's be real. I can't afford to take in them. Talking about small swords being useful.
There's one armor trope that
Okay, fine. We'll watch that. Oops, that's not. Wait, copy. Okay. You want? I love this guy.
There's one armor trope that everybody seems to be able to agree on, whether
Oops. Can we?
it be fantasy, Hollywood, or even historical martial arts, and that is targeting the weak points between the plates of the armor.
But how effective would that actually be against a fully armored knight?
Can you even feel that?
I mean, I can feel you pushing it.
Yeah, because if you go, this is a sharp
Got
rondelle.
that. Volume, please. Volume. Guys, it's really good design when you can move the volume slider. It actually drives me insane. It's actually so fucking stupid. Puma asks, am I having a stroke? Oh. Shut up, Shrug. Shut up.
It doesn't do anything.
Not a thing.
So you can see how far the tip of this dagger comes through there. It comes through slightly, just a little bit. If I do that, I'm gonna go to your neck. You ready?
Go ahead.
Can you feel the tip?
Not at all. Nope, nothing.
I was honestly really surprised and at first hesitant. I had that sharp rondelle and I was tentative at first, but then I started really jamming it into the armor and it did nothing.
One of the most interesting things is that even historical harness affection still has these as points if you have structure to move them backwards.
I think the reason that we count things like this and this with structure is because the things that it would take to really injure a fully armored knight are totally unsafe to do, even with all the armor on, because, you know, that's what would actually injure them. So if I threw you to the ground and used all my weight to stab this into your visor, yeah, I get a point, but you'd be dead. So we gotta draw that line somewhere, or else no one gets points.
I will say, okay, there's two things. One, where's Mythbusters when you need it? Like we need a Mythbusters. We need the Mythbusters dummy to be able to stab it at full force. Like, come on. The reverse, you know, I do love them. They have really cool things about swords that I for the most part I think is very accurate. But yeah, no, it's this stuff is cool and I really enjoy this and also would love to play around with swords. Who wouldn't? They have a dummy they use in some videos. Yeah, but if you don't have like the structural like if you don't have like some kind of, I don't know, you have to like have a solid like thing to poke at. I don't know. They should try it like with a wooden thing or something. I don't know. This doesn't give me a good satisfaction of like would it actually work. Hi Yui. Hey Yui, have you? Hey Yui, how good are you with swords? No more Christmas at it. Yeah. It's a little bit of thing. Hey Yui, how good at you wielding swords? Do you like to sword fights? When I feel like when I ask Yui this, I feel like it has different connotation. I don't know why. Please don't ask Yui that. They have a half ballistic dummy they use for stuff. Why did they use it here? I want to see it. I want to see them stab something with full force and see if it actually goes through the chainmail. But yeah, they have Todd's Workshop, Arrow versus Armor videos. Fair.
I don't know why.
There's one.
God.
I don't know why guys need
These have been popping up on my feed a lot lately. Which, yeah.
time to think before they answer your question.
Okay, this one I actually do really like. Chat, I actually relate to this one very much.
I don't know why guys need time to think before they answer your questions.
Well, first we have to realize you asked a question. Then we have to make sure we understood the question. Then we have to make sure the question's not a trap. Then we start formulating an answer. Then we have to figure out the best words to deliver the answer. Then we have to weigh the pros and cons of delivering the answer. Then we reevaluate, make sure the question's not a trap again, and then we deliver the answer. It's exhausting.
This is very accurate, by the way. If you have a partner, that can be very accurate sometimes. Sorry. I love that. I actually really like that short. I just saw that today. I don't know why it's putting on my feed. But just so you guys aren't disappointed, I've been told I'm really good at sword swallowing. Yui, why? Yui, why? God damn it, Yui. God damn it. I was such a sword nerd as a kid. My dad convinced me to vacuum by telling me that I would make me better at fencing. That's real funny. Also could be accurate. You just gotta I took fencing, so I know the stance. It's fine. Hey, do you think this dress makes me pretty? Yeah. Raven, don't ask just sword swallowing. That's crazy. Look, if he's interpreted multiple ways. If you, Yui, I don't want to ask how many. Never mind. I don't. We're not. Anyways, we should definitely have a sword competition at a convention, maybe TwitchCon. Not next year, because I don't think anyone's going next year. But like 2027 sword fighting competition. Oh my god, how do we get that panel? Hey, how many VTuber or how many streamer partners would we have to get to sign off on this to get this to actually happen? How many? If it's all streamers, like, okay, I'm just saying, they had like the Fillion failed the Robo competition, like the Robo fight. What about just sword fights? Like, what if we just had a sword fighting competition? I'm just saying, it would be real fun. Actually, real talk. PAX and stuff used to do this fake wrestling league that I actually really think is funny. It was a thing that would bounce between conventions to tell this like story of all of these like basically, I guess, video game journalists were all do this, and like some people, the developers and stuff in the video game industry would all like put on certain characters for this wrestling thing that they would do, and that would be the panel. Oh man, that'd be so cool if we could like all have like basically role play for matches and do a fun thing. I would really enjoy that. That'd be fun as hell. But it's also hard to do because VTubers and, you know, physical presence. You have to specifically say it's kendo, fencing, or regular sword fighting. If it's contact or no contact, either way, someone's gonna beat you in the face. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. You know. To my only kelpies for sword swallowing technique. Yeah, guys, only kelpies. It's crazy. Furthermore, depends on intensity level and support varying levels of equipment. Yeah, no, I get it. Like I could never go against like a breezy because I would just swing and like it's like a buster sword hitting a squirrel. Like it just the rules difference are insane. No way they could fund enough Hema gear. Yeah, we wouldn't do gear. It would just be funny. Hi Miles. Hello, hello, hello. Stop deleting comments. Coward. Hi Zionic. There's no weight classes. Weight doesn't really matter at all. You know, it can matter. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, it's skill. It's all, yeah, it's skill. But, you know, delete that is crazy, Raven. Time to make Miles head mod. Nah, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Breezy got the gremlin energy. See, gremlin energy works until you realize I'm also pretty nimble. Like that's always the problem. Is like you always have the tropes of like the big guy being slow. I don't really have that much. Like I'm still pretty fast. Weight class don't matter in fencing. I could body you all in fencing. Hey Yui, I'll have you know, I was pretty decent at fencing myself. I would love to sword fight with you. Anyways, what is it foil or is it what are you doing? I granted I hate foil, but that's the only thing they had in high school. So bigger is slower, just physique. Yeah. All the 5 feet nothing VTubers were kaiju. Man, I want a kaiju model so badly. And sword fighting strength and weight don't really matter. Yeah. Arm length is that's the thing. Arm length is the advantage. God, what anime did I just watch that was like talking about arm length? Oh, it was in Demon Slayer.
Coom, Caillou Coomer!
Yes, Kuma, you could say I am Kumin at the thought of sword fighting with you. God damn it, you. Getting undistracted and trying not to have my brain go in that direction. Yeah, no, we just watched Demon Slayer where, okay, I'm a little annoyed with Demon Slayer if you guys didn't watch the movie, but like they were talking about how one of the Hashiram, the insect one is like, I have short arm length and everything. And why she can't like kill things. And then they have little children that also have the same arm length destroying the demons. And I go, I feel like there's a plot hole here. I feel like we've kind of fucked up something where like they're the same height. What do you mean they're having these trouble? She's having these trouble when she's an adult Hashiram versus the kids that just joined the corp and like have literally the same arm length issues and they're winning and she's not. And I'm like, the fuck are we? It actually kind of ruined it for me. I'm actually really annoyed by that. I'm sorry to point that out. Slay the younglings. Master Anakin. Oh man, we could even call it lightsaber battles. Making a lightsaber could Hey, if we did lightsabers instead, that would also be real cool, because then I know someone named Fillion that would support that. Oh, that'd be a good idea. Fuck. Someone DM Rexon. I'll just talk. Rexon, next TwitchCon, let's do lightsaber fights. That would be real nerdy. It'd be so fucking fun, though. TwitchCon streamer lightsaber battles. But if Fillion does it, Scuff would come. Yeah, you know, she could be she's not in charge of it. She could just be the person that streams it. I don't know, but it would be awesome. Because I know there is that game that people used to do where like if you cut off a limb, then you can't use that limb anymore. I forget. I think it's just all like. There is a game that's. I think is it just body shots for. It's LARP. No. There's actually a lightsaber game that I remember people playing at conventions. I forget what it was called though. I don't know. Maybe it's Ninja. Maybe it is Ninja. That sounds right. I know there was one with like the PlayStation Move controllers. That it would actually like go red when you actually do hit someone. Are you saying that? Isn't there a thing where female U.S. Olympics team soccer went up against 15-year-olds and almost Lackers? That's a different thing. Do you mostly do saber, epee, thrusting? It's not that bad. Hold on, wait. Did I miss the UE? Too much arm length is a debuff because it'll have awkward angles. It depends on it depends on the thing or which sword technique you're using. But yeah, no, I think that'd be a lot of fun. It's not about fencing. I don't like the form. Like, granted, I know the form. Like, I used to fence. I really wish we had sabers or epee, and not just little fucking foil. It's so annoying. I'm not a fan of the foil. It's fine. Arm length UE wasn't about fencing. Okay, that's fair. What's your favorite position? It's a crazy thing. Can you do proper kendo form? I haven't done kendo. I would love to take a kendo class. Maybe. Hey, kendo. Hey, you know, pie in the sky. I go to take kendo classes. That's actually not a bad idea for a stream. That's actually a dope ass idea for a stream. I would love to do that. Fuck, I should write that down. Actually, what if we write that down? Streaming kendo. If I ever go to Japan, because that'd be the best place to do it. There's probably kendo places here, but stream kendo lessons. That'd be a dope ass stream. It'd be actually a really fun stream. Kendo VRC lessons. No, fuck that. I don't want to do Kendo VRC. I need to hold something physical in my hand. I need to hold the swords in my hand. I should do karate, taekwondo, Krav Maga is a good alternative. I used to do karate. I when I was a wee lad, I used to do karate. I think I didn't get too far into it. Hold on, what was the karate colors? Karate colors. Okay, well, I think I got blue, but no, that's it's all over the place with different karate places. I think I got a third or fourth tier high up after starting a white belt. I don't remember. They stopped letting him do it when he broke the instructor in half. No. I was still very little, and also it was just a far away thing, and just me and my dad did it together. It was fun. Hold a nice sword in kendo. VRC lessons might be a little short for kendo sword. I heard Krav Maga is pretty overhyped. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't put it past it. But yeah, no, I would love to do fun stuff like that. Hopefully, my camera will be here soon, and I'll have it set up, and we'll do a stream outdoors. I have to also test things out. I still have so much to set up. But yeah, so let's do that. Also, did you guys see that the 2025 Steam Awards have popped up? And I think, okay, DJI camera ain't coming. It will come. Don't worry. Probably might be more useful than nothing, but I look into MMA for more effective stuff. Although the most effective self-defense is just running away. Yeah, Fly. I had a friend that like defended, like they got mugged and they tried to fight back because they stole their phone. He got his phone back, but he also got his ass kicked. Well, he didn't get his ass kicked. They ended up running away, but he also got beat up too. They both just beat each other up, and it's just like he's like, I regret doing it. I used to like judo. I would also try jujitsu. That would also be cool. Kung Fu is the coolest, and if you are in chat and haven't seen IP Man, I'm judging you. I don't think I've seen that. Go do it now. Don't forget the tissues. I don't think I've seen that. Kempo and Aikido. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. IP Man is a series of movies. They're good. Interesting. Have not seen them. I don't think I've seen them. It's possible. Movie nights. Well, we're watching Kuma Bear right now, so you know, which I still have to load in. There's Vestige has done an amazing thing and given me a bunch of things that I need to at some point organize and put into sound alerts. So, you know, I'll figure that out. I don't know how I want to handle them. I could also just make Raven do it, but like, you know, that'd be mean. But yes, so there's all that. All right. I wanted to go to the Steam Awards because it's just happened recently this week. Where there's a real funny juxtaposition where the Steam Awards usually are a joke. Have a good night, Fly. Don't tell boys about the upcoming manly tears, okay? Dude, oh my god.
I be getting thirsty.
Thank you for the hydrate. But yeah. I always think it's really funny that Silksong didn't get any awards during the game, the journalist one, right? And I think that's really weird. I have my problems with Silksong. I really do. I don't think it's that great of a game. I think it's an okay game that could have been a lot better, with very minor tweaks, honestly. And it got Game of the Award. I guess people are obsessed with it. I still want to play this game. Midnight Walk, I don't know what it is. I really should play it. I don't know. The problem with Midnight Walk, the problem with VR games, though, is it's really kind of hard to stream or enjoy streaming. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. But also, so the Steam game, what's funny about the Steam Awards, is they're always kind of a joke. And I think they've kind of changed positions with the Game Awards this year, where I think everyone's like, I like the Steam Awards more, and the Game Awards were like, Expedition 33, cool game, it won everything, who gives a shit? And also some of the other games didn't really matter. I still think Baldur's Gate being on here as labor of love is I don't really get why. I don't think they really added much to it. I don't know. Best game on the Steam Deck, Hades 2. Hades 2 finally wins something. I feel like this game was super kind of. Hades 2 is a good game, and I want to play more of it. I haven't had really time to play it. I think that's the problem. I just don't think people had the time to play Hades 2 because of Hades 1. it really suffered from being a sequel. It might have been one of the it might have suffered from being a sequel the most. And it's a really weird thing that happened because it's a very good game because it's more of Hades 1. So I don't know what to say about that. But I guess also I do love my Steam Deck. By the way, if you don't have a Steam Deck, I kind of that actually kind of ties into the other things. Because we talked about like the 5090s and everything, and how like people are recommending just buying a Steam Deck if you need a new computer, and I think that's crazy, but also accurate. Where if you need to buy a new computer and you want to play games, Steam Deck not bad, and a lot of companies are making sure they run the Steam Deck because everybody loves the Steam Deck. And because of like this, of NVIDIA's bringing back the 3060 because of RAM issue. Like, 5090s are hold on, let me actually look up at 5090 prices. Maybe it's gone down a little bit. I know they were at $5,000 before. Maybe they've stopped being so high. But I know that 5090s were at $5,000 at some point. About 3,600. Okay, so they went down a little bit of price, but they were at a really bad spot. 5080s were at like $2,000 and 5090s were at $5,000. I think everything's starting to normalize back down because of the thing. Fuck AI, yes. Honestly, fuck AI. AI is, dude. I don't get it. Corporations are losing money on AI, pretending that everybody's using their AI while nobody is using it, and they're hating it. But it's all this weird bubble to get funding. Or I don't even know. Microsoft had to rename stuff. Oh my God, Microsoft. Holy shit, Microsoft right now. I don't understand Microsoft right now. Their push for their AI is crazy weird. The CEO or CTO, or I don't know the fuck it says like people should stop calling it AI slop. And everyone's like, it's slop. It's all AI slop. What are you talking about? I know. I'm going on a really big tangent here. I'm gonna actually really go on an interesting tangent. So we can tie it back into Larian. So the people of Baldur's Gate, Larian Studios, I'm pretty sure that I'm accurate. They got in trouble for utilizing AI for concept art, and they tried to justify it. And I'm going to say it's not justified. Now, hear me out. You may think using AI to get ideas or getting concepts is a good idea. It's not. And I'll tell you why. Because if every single company used AI to get all of their concepts, then we are slowly moving into all these uniformed and goddamn garbage that are generated by AI in a bad way. And all of the inspiration, all of the stuff that everyone's getting is lazy and just utilizing whatever's in the AI systems. And it'll all be even more monotonous than it already has become. And that is a very, very, very bad thing. A lot of the ideas of getting concept arts is going to places, going through books, going through history, and going out into the real world to find ideas for things. And that brings different diversity because different people have different ways to express things. And that's why you get all of this difference. If you're all plugging it through AI and even basing that all your concept art off of AI is causing a problem where everything is just becoming muted, and it's such a bad thing. And I don't get why these people don't understand this. It's why video game companies cannot use AI for concept, because you're literally starting from the same garbage everyone else is going to be doing if we all use AI. Dead internet. It's basically it. Like, I don't want to say dead internet just because it's getting overused and people are going to start shrugging it off. Like, it's already been used too much. It's more than it's the destruction of unique and creative ideas. It's a huge problem. AI has a look to it, and I know, like, oh, we could better AI to make more unique things, more data. No, it's just how AI works. That's not how that happens, and it's becoming gross and sick. And these companies are cutting people and firing people, and it's dumb. And this is why the CEO or whoever was Larian, I forget what position they had, are trying to double down. They're like, no, it's just this. And everyone's like, no, this is unacceptable and you can't do this. And I hope people continue to realize it is unacceptable to use AI at any sort. And like, I used to not like be mad at like some people of just like, oh, we're just using AI for like this one thing or these assets that we don't need to do. I'm like, just don't do it. Just don't use AI, because you're just shooting yourself in the foot. You're just ruining games and you're just making everything worse. He's the CEO. I'm reading on their article now. Okay. Thank you, Mental. The number of companies I've had advertise their AI product to me is insane. Like, so many of them are trying to pitch it as being useful for work, but it's like 4 to 5 questions. You realize it's just some kid getting VC funding. Yeah, that's also the big thing. It is here. China is using it correctly. They're using it for industrial productivity, which is how they came out with a car that costs like etc. There are ways to use AI. Don't get me wrong. There are ways to use AI. And we're using it wrong. We're just using it wrong. We're using it for creative exploration, and it should not be for creative exploration. It should be used for making our lives easier without cutting jobs. Running from mods for Column, and one guy literally started pumping out AI slop mods recently and already caused a lot of issues. Fuck. And again, this actually ties back to fucking Twitch, where they're now using AI moderation. And they got a guy banned on Twitch for no reason. And oh my god, okay, wait, sorry, bring it back to the other thing. No, not that. Where's the Iron Mouse thing? Do I not have the Iron Mouse? Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know if this is AI related, but like I guess this might just be a copyright strike. That's nothing. But yeah, no. I am more and more against AI every single day, and I hate it. I really do. And it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Biggest issue is that AI takes papers, authors, claims, and facts and can't actually understand what's going on. Yeah, you're not wrong. Caillou hates Expedition 33 with that one sign post to use AI. Lacris, like, okay, that's so the thing about the signpost is it gets no, there shouldn't be any AI on. There shouldn't be even like a process for where they use AI. However, the Expedition 33 thing was it was a team that they I think contracted out to build assets, and it was a placeholder asset. Now, I don't know why you're using AI placeholder assets. Just use textures. Like, what the fuck? Why are you using just dumb to use any AI in a thing when you don't need to use AI in a thing? And an AI generated feature request I denied after the author vanished when I requested to make changes. Yep. Sam Does Art has a good issue or good video on the issue. Yeah, no, I'm getting more and more angry at AI and how we use it. Of just like, you use it for making your life easier. Don't use it to destroy everything that we hold dear. Cause it just pisses me off so much. And like, and it just brings me back to Neurosama, and I go, if the price for us to get rid of AI is to kill Neuro, guys, I think we might need to kill Neuro. Guys, I think we need to. No. It's so frustrating. My hey, Neurosama is a product of love. I know Neurosama is a product of love, but Neurosama It won't solve anything. It's but like Neurosama normalizes AI in a way that's dangerous, and I hate it. Like guys, I love Neuro and Evil are great. Fetal works so hard on that, but it normalizes it and gives the AI bros validation, and we can't have that. For what I heard, they used it when it first came out, and they realized it was garbage, but there were still leftovers. Yeah, just yeah. Neuro is kind of entertaining, but has zero practical use. RWD. Hey, RWD. Zero practical use. When you're telling me that Vital has made nearly $1 million in a subathon, and you're saying zero practical use, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Vital's a millionaire because of that goddamn robot. $1 fucking dollars. I'm so angry. I'm so jealous. I'm so fucking jealous. I know he's worked so hard on that thing. And I'm not saying he doesn't deserve the money. I'm just saying, what if everyone deserved that money? Fuck. God, they built. Fuck. Do I have? Did I? Was I in both the hype trades? Yes. Was I the problem? Yes. One suggestion. I had one suggest that basically a really important question in my field was solved. It's like one random paper that overstated its claim in a tier 3-4 predatory journal that was clearly just written to increase publisher count. Oh my god, I hate those. Some guy in China get a professional position. Yeah, no, and AI just like, this is accurate. This is the 100% fact. Yeah, we just get bad facts from AI, and AI doesn't realize anything. And also, like, the whole vibe coding shit is actually accurate because Twitch is like falling apart with something because they are vibe coding, I guess. Again, I've said this last year. I've said this like when AI was coming out. Thank you for the sub. Holy shit! I was joking, Ice, but like, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I said this a couple of years, like whenever AI was starting to ramp up, is the amount of damage AI is going to hinder us is like people are using it to get ahead in life. That is just causing people to have to redo shit in the past. They're time thieves. A lot of the people that are using AI are stealing our future people's time. That's what they do. I have dealt with this in corporations a lot, where people make really cool things by putting it together with band-aids and making it really awesome until next year when you have to make changes to those things and it's virtually impossible. It's basically like coding without comments. It's drawing without layers. It's what are the other ways to put this that people understand? It's literally using duct tape if you're an engineer. It's making something good enough, but not good enough to stand the test of time, which in nowadays is the problem. We as a society aren't looking for future. We're not looking for long term. We're only looking short term, and it's frustrating the hell out of me because back in the day, like maybe this is why like a Fallout and shit like that. It was just like, granted, yes, there's an irony in Fallout with that, but like they try to build things to last a lifetime. One of my favorite subreddits was Buy It for Life, and the more time goes on, all of the things that were Buy It for Life are slowly going away year by year. LL Bean used to be Buy It for Life. Some of the just everything just gets fucking destroyed either by consumerism or just people exploiting things or just, I don't know. And it sucks and I hate it. So yeah. Tier 1 and 2 journals are still fine. It's predator ones that issue. Yes. RAM prices are already the damage done to consumers. Yeah, no, the fact that a bunch of companies are like, we're not going to make consumer grade stuff anymore either. I'm like, what the fuck? They jumped on it so fast, even though they know there's a bubble. Everybody knows there's a bubble. I don't get why we're doing this. I can't wait for the AI new because it's no longer a bubble. It's literally a slow expanding bomb. Yeah, no, I'm afraid of that. I really do. But also, no damage is going to happen. It's coding with wrong comments half the time. Oh God. You could code without comments. You can, but like, yeah. Don't even get me on the subscription models. But yes. Anyways, getting back to our favorite game of the war things. Better with Friends. Peak. Peak was a really good game. I forget what else was in there. Schedule 1, whatever. Repo also good. Split Fiction is good, but it's only 2 players. So like again, I think Peak or Repo really good choices for this. Visual style, cool. Silent Hill F actually like seemed weird. I know Silent Hill. Okay, I didn't really play Silent Hill, but I did tune into a bunch of streams where they just turned into she turned into a furry, and I was really confused about that direction. Battlefield 6 is good. Nah, I'm not a Battlefield person. I was very confused with her turning into a furry. I didn't understand it. I just always got really confused. I'm like, what is going on with Silent Hill? I never thought it was that like fantastical. I knew it was like zombies and shit, but I was like, why is she aware? What? Anyways, innovative. I don't think this deserves innovative. I'll just be honest. And I'm still pissed that they kind of use AI models in their voice acting, which not too happy. It's pointless for them to use AI. Like they try to defend it. There's no real defense for it. I love Arc Raiders. I think it's a very fun game. I just don't think it's that innovative. It does, or we don't know what makes it innovative. I guess it's like there's like hot aggressive matchmaking. Like if you're aggressive, it'll put you in aggressive lobbies. If not, it won't. I don't know. I don't think it does anything more than any other abstraction shooters. It's just a good game. What's else is the category? Europa, Majorina, Duckov, and Blueprints. I think Blueprints deserves that. I think actually Blueprints probably deserves this. This is more of an innovative game than anything. Majorina. Majorina actually not bad for this either. It's okay. It's not that innovative. It's a fun idea that they did a pretty good job on. Duckov does not deserve to be in here. Europa, what's innovative in Europa? I would love to know what's wrong about that. Majorina, I'll give second place. I think Prince does a good job. I haven't really played it, but I know there's a lot to it. Hold on. I had an intern be confused why his code was taking a few days and a few hours to run, and he didn't use a try/break or even any basic check. That while true loop he wrote into an actual doing stuff instead of did he just have a loop that kept, oh my god, I can't. ChatGPT wrote the loop is the craziest thing. Loops are anyways. Doom. It went over a lot of people's heads because the normal demographic for Silent Hill fans was guys, and it was about mostly fears girls experience with Solid game. Yeah, so I used to watch Voidburger and her take on Silent Hill. She doesn't have the best take, but she has an interesting take, which it kind of opened up your mind on like aspects of that game. Silent Hill has some really crazy
You can just RP that I'm the boy and Caillou Kuma's my man, or my daddy.
Silent has some crazy takes on like pregnancy and women and a lot of things that people would definitely miss. Guavicino, hey Guav, what up? Haven't seen you since summer camp. It's been a while. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Silent Hill's always been weird. But people, it's it's a cool thing that I feel like. Also, I love the fake or the dog endings for all of the Silent Hills. I know this question is coming out of nowhere, but do you know about what VR tracking the pissed VTuber was using? Yes, it is ReboCap. ReboCap, hey, Blazin, okay, I'm not even joking. How come so many people ask me about the piss tuber tracking and they want it? Why do they see a piss tuber? Pissed. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I do not want you to sit on my lap for crazy. Yeah. It's weird how. Okay, granted. Okay, if you guys don't know about hold on. Let me. Don't think this will dox anything. Let me check something. Don't think this doxes anything. ReboCap is cool. If you want a very cheap full body motion capture, get this. Get this, and okay. This isn't great for this is complicated for me. I have my motion capture thing where it's the Vive trackers. It is a little bit heavy. It's a little bit like big and things, and like I can bump into things, and it sucks. But mine, okay, we're just not gonna scare the fuck out of me. The problem with ReboCap, or the problem with Vive is each of these costs like $200, and my full tracking setup costs over $1,000. This is a very good alternative. Now, if you're streaming, for there are issues with it. Okay, it is a system that can have a little bit of drift. What that means is the more if you're sitting in a spot or moving like this or something like that, it can slowly lose tracking and like slide in a way that is kind of annoying. It's not always guaranteed. There are some things in this that kind of make it better. There's magnetic tracking in there as well, which can be good. So it's a good thing. But if you just need good, like decent tracking, I think this is not a bad thing. I think this is pretty decent. Slime VRs used to be like the go-to. But the problem with Slime VRs is, one, they kind of were a little unreliable with shipping and all that stuff. They're also a little more expensive. So like this is not bad. This is not bad. Also comes with a case and you can turn them all on. It's kind of cool actually. Granted, I will say I've noticed the annoyance of the case is your straps. I don't think you could have the straps on while you charge them, which I think is I don't think there's an easy strap, because I think you have to put those through each of the strap. I think setting it up would be kind of annoying. But yeah, turning on 15 is one. It has a button on. Okay, a cool thing is it has a button on the case that turns all 15 on at once. That's a cool design. That's just a cool design. But then you have to restrap all of them every time you need to charge them, which I don't know how long they last. So that could be a thing. I don't know. Does it say battery 30 hours? It says 30 hours, but who knows? Again, not a bad thing for someone that wants. Okay, I would say get this over getting fully going to Vive, because by the way, it's over 1,000, because I forgot I have an index, so I have the lighthouses. If you have the lighthouses, it gets complicated, but if you don't, then like this is a good thing. There's also something coming out later this year, but that's also coming out in a long time and also probably more expensive. So don't worry about the battery. Yeah, but if you turn them off, like I don't know, I guess the Steam thing turns off, but also you won't be able to fast turn it off because they'll be out of the case, so you can't turn them on in the case. There's a whole thing. I don't know. I wish they were clip on. Like the cool thing about my gloves is I can just clip them on and off, or like quick releases would be good for this, but I don't think they have them. Mini Serber, LA, Shumimi, Churchy. We're talking about the difference between different mocap setups. Yeah, hold on. Let me. I want. Okay. Dude, if I ever get a lot of money, I want to get this set up. Hold on. Let me show you. I want this setup at some point. I know it's way more expensive. But the things that Amico is doing with it, I'm just like, oh fuck, I want this. I want this so badly. Where you can just take all of your, okay, ignore that. Where like it's just the light balls and stuff like that. The customization of this is just so cool though. Dog diaper. No, it's dog panties, but we're not gonna talk about that. This is so cool, by the way. Like this is actually really good. Like, just that's so cool. What it do? What the dog do? Just being able to just automatically do all this.
Put the mocap balls on the dog.
That's so cool. She has a couple others. Oops. Actually, wait. I can't. Hey, I just remembered. Can't look up things on Twitter. Might get banned. I know Code Miko is usually good, but she's also not. Okay, half of it's good, half of it's bad. Hold on, I thought there was more. But yeah, no, I would love to try out this system real bad. I just don't know how. This one's probably expensive as hell. But yeah, no, this system real cool. But you're also wearing a mocap suit the entire time, and that gets a little smelly, a little stinky. But like depending on the price of this, it could go thousands of dollars, up to like tens of thousands actually. Hers might be tens of thousands. I wouldn't put it past her. But if I had the money like to do this, or if I had a full-time job as streaming, I would definitely have this suit. Like a wetsuit, I assume. But no, it's not that bad. It's breathable. It's a cotton. It's just wearing it. Like me, I wear shorts and t-shirts. Like I get hot if I have to wear a full long sleeve long pants every time I stream. I'm dying, or I got a really good place to live. I don't know. Kind of self-reporting because it only gets as stinky as you get. Hey Yui. Do you know how hard I try to make it so I don't smell whenever I go to conventions and stuff like that? I change shirts because I am a sweaty boy. I get very hot very easily because I, run. I'm hot, I'm a hot guy. So I make sure I don't ever smell. But if you're in something for like 6 hours a day, 3 times a week, and don't know if you like washable, like you have one suit. I don't know how many times you can wash it. I don't know.
Smug Kuma still makes me laugh.
And I've seen Smug Kuma. It's funny.
And if like, you wash it every week, you might just destroy that. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. That's the problem. Like even my gloves. So like my gloves, they're washable, but I use them. I think a lot more than the company is expecting you to use them. I don't like. I really don't think you're supposed to be using them this way. My other one's broke, which really bummed me out. And I got to figure out a way. Like I know Nikaishi showed me a little bit of like to keep them from breaking, but I got to figure that out. Because why are you sending me that? No, I'm not showing that on. You just pervert. But yeah. Duct tape is so okay. So the problem with duct tape, maybe I have to set up a hand cam again because mine broke. I'll set up the hand cam sometime in the week. But I'll show you like so. The Stretch Sense gloves, the connector from the glove to the sensor is kind of glued on. because there's no real way to get it to not be glued on. Tape would actually ruin the sensors because the way the sensors hold is the contraction and release is how it knows when you're grabbing. So if you bind them, it's not going to be able to have the same, like, so I'm pressing down on this. You can't really see my thumb move because I'm holding the stuff in place. So that would break it. So yeah. Anyways, going back to these awards. Best game you suck at, obviously Silk Song, pretty good one. I think it's really funny that the Path of Exile's there because it's funny. Best ad drug, cool. Expedition 33. I'm not a big fan of Expedition 33. I don't hate. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I would never like. I usually like soundtracks that I'll listen to and everything, but everyone did a lot of covers of Expedition 33, and I wonder how good those covers were and like people listening to the music. Hey Trey, hey Trey, hey, can we get a lot of congratulations for Trey Legacy for being the new amazing person they are and how much work that he has put on his plate. Congratulations, Trey. You played yourself. Did you play E33? No, it's still on my list. Trey, send help. Trey, I'm here. If you ever need help, I'll do whatever I can. It's not, probably can't do much as a full-time job, but like, if you do need help wrangling certain, I'll help you whatever I can. They're still making Mpreg art of me. That's right. I should make some Mpreg art of me. Miles, do your thing. Yeah, they did a lot of Mpreg art. There's the guys. If you guys don't know, Trey became the CEO of Myth. Jesus Christ, Mythos VTuber agency. Shout out! You need to shout him out. He can't stream anymore. He's a CEO. He can't stream. He's got too much work. And he's got so much to deal with. Oh, Trey, I'm really looking forward. I talked about it a lot Sunday. We all wish you the best of luck and have high hopes for you. If there's anything I can help with, I will gladly do that. But you've really done a lot. You've really bungled that one up. Anyways, Trey works very hard. The few times I've met him, he's tries to take care of people, and I always appreciate that about him. Did I miss since development? What do you mean? Huh? Yeah, no. Mythos had new management, so it's been interesting. Also, hi Neko, how you doing? Will you join Mythos? Okay, I thought about it, but like I don't really. Mythos is complicated because you have to get a new IP. I love my IP and it'd be cool, but like it gets I don't know. Mythos is it's difficult. I'm not gonna say no, but I don't know. Constellation Ursa's. No, so the big thing with Mythos is they're gender bent gods. So I would have to, whatever is a female god in any reality, I would have to be the gender bent version. Now there are certain, if I was going to choose a god, I think I would love Chaos as a one. Chaos is a cool one because they're also genderless, so technically is fine. Chaos would be a cool one. What else is a good one? What is a good? There was Demetrius. No, what's the goddess of harvest? I don't think that was taken. Can we be gender bent Aphrodite? Unfortunately there's already an Aphrodite, so it cannot be Aphrodite. Demeter, thank you. I could not think of I was thinking of another thing. Not doing that route anymore. In the future will be gender bent and some not. Okay, that's cool. That's probably smarter, Dre. I think trying to figure that out is a lot. It's just a lot. I thought it was a really fun idea, and I think even with the male generation, it was still cool. But Gaia's not bad. I wouldn't hate Gaia, but it's also fun to kind of do something a little bit different and not go what I'm used to. I'm used to nature, and like that's the thing. What if I wasn't? What if I was kind of more fun? Like it's when you do something like that where like you have to change a different personality, it's not bad to make it completely different to the point where like you have to be a different person, because that's fun. That's just you're adding variety and spice of life. So like I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot of cool mythical. Like I love mythology. Man, when you guys go into hey Trey, when you get the Japanese branch and starting to go to yokais, that'd be real cool. Man, there's a lot of good yokai. There's a lot of good Japanese. Man, Yuki, what the fuck, Yukimaru? An ice ghost. That would be so cool. Oh man. Dude is comfortable with you. Yokais will be crazy. There's such good mythology. There really is. Like, cause you got, we don't, oh man, Wukong would also, you got Chinese mythology is underrated. You got some good Japanese mythology. You got even like German mythology. Jesus. If you want to go into that, there's a lot that 2029 plans. Looks over at Kappas. There's a lot mythology. I've always loved mythology. So yeah, I and if you go the I was gonna say going like Native American mythology, but then you also get into problems there. Like, did you say Jesus? No, not the Jesus VTuber. Not the Jesus VTuber. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. That would be so bad. I feel like that would actually cause waves. I don't think that'd be a good idea. Is there a way to make that work? That wouldn't end well. It would be so bad. It would be deals. No. Jesus VTuber would be a funny April Fool's joke. Would be a very funny April Fool's joke, though. Trey, write that down. Write that problematic idea down. April Fool's joke launching a Jesus VTuber. PR nightmare. No, all press is good press. Our Lord, oh man, if you got it voiced by Moist Critical, ooh, that's actually really good. Hey Shadow, that makes it even funnier. If you got it, just do Moist Critical as Jesus and just have it be Moist Critical would be funny as hell. Trey gets taken out by Mormons. No. Wouldn't a Jesus VTuber be the one that graduates but always comes back? No. Oh man, that's dumb. That's a dumb idea. Why do we keep talking about Jesus on the stream? Can we not? Can we not? Anyways, what were we talking about? I'm trying to think of like other mythology, because like there are some definitely hidden gems in mythology. I know Indian mythology has some good ones. Oh, we can go. Oh man, we can go to like Quetzalcoatl. Ooh, Quetzalcoatl would be cool. And if you go Incan and Mayan stuff, man, I think there is probably already a Quetzalcoatl VTuber, but that'd be still cool. What else? Kingdom Hearts, just yeah, okay. I'm trying to think. It would be cool to do Native American, but like that's a slip. That's a tough one. Because I do love Native American like mythology, but like you can get some people that are very angry about that. Fate did Quetzalcoatl. Damn. More in pain trying to gather all the Asian mythology. There's a lot. I was writing a good Friday themed joke, and yours was just too good. So I had to erase it all. What, did he graduate and came back? Yeah. But yeah, it's. I love mythology. Mythology is always a good avenue. Nara Singh. I can't pronounce that. So okay. Yes, it's cool. Like you got a lot of Indian gods that are very, very cool. Now that's not what I copied and pasted. Come on. Why did that not work? Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. Four-armed lion would be cool, but also the snakes are really dope. There's a lot of cool designs you could do. The only problem is like you have to ride the line of cultural appropriation and not be like too close to it. Because like if you look at the Mythos talent already, they don't necessarily really, they have a very unique design where they're not too much into the actual gods, but they take heavy inspiration for them. So you got to be really careful because you don't want to insult the cultures that you're trying to pay homage to. So it always gets very, very tricky with something. One more wave of Greek gods than something else. So who knows? Yeah, that's fair. There's I love mythology. I think mythology is so much fun. I actually I guess you did do all Greek gods, but yeah, no, yeah, Greek gods are just the easy ones because it's also the Roman gods and all that stuff. Yeah, the Hindu peeps are kind of flying spaghetti monster. There has to be that already. I can't. I wouldn't. Would be surprised if there's not that already. But yeah, I always loved the mythology. Like are all the mythos only Greek right now? For some reason, I thought like, I guess the fates. I guess that is Greek. For some reason, I thought they had more than just Greek. Did you know Hindu mythology technically has steppies in it? I don't know what that means. You see a Tibetan monk VTuber? I don't. No reference to Batman. That's dumb. Shaolin. Anyways, no, you can't go into religion. You have to go into myth. Like you can't do things that are real. Like that's not. Anyways, getting back on topic of the thing that we're trying to talk about, I guess. Best games you suck at. Silksong. Yes, of course. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, we did that soundtrack. Oh, I'm glad to see Dispatch finally got some love. I watched a lot of Dispatch, so that's why I haven't played it. Dispatch is a really cool game, and I'm sad it came out so late in the year that didn't get recognition in other places. So I hope more comes out of Dispatch because they did a fucking banger job for that. It's like watching an anime, basically. Tell that to Batman. Grumble, grumble, grumble. And sit back and relax. Hey guys, RV There Yet is not a sit back and relax game. There's no relaxing in this goddamn game. There's literally no relaxing in here. I don't get, it was all stress and no relaxing. It sure was funny. Maybe for everyone it was to sit back and relax. I had all the responsibility of driving, so no. Megabonk, Chill with you, yes. Slime Rancher, 100%. Power Wash, 100%. One of these should probably have won. Mega Box, great. It's a good game. It's not relaxing. I just still not in the goddamn. T Millie and Detsy have no goddamn life, and they've been beating them. I just finally got a 200,000 score, and they're still ahead of me by double that. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed that it's either Detsy or T Millie has 500,000 kills on that game, and I just don't know how you do it. I have to look up a guide and try hard to get that. Do people who played these actually vote, or anybody? It's anybody. That's the thing. It isn't anything. And like most of the people that voted for this probably watched it and didn't actually play it. It was a big streamer game, so I get that it won because it's a big streamer game. I wish Slime Ranchers or Power Wash won though, or honestly, Chill With You is cool too. But yeah, I was very surprised. These are still good games. Like honestly, this has a really good representation of the year as opposed to the Game Awards, and it kind of bugs me how like I besides like this one, like all of these are pretty good. This is how it should be. Also, like only one duplicate, which I get why it's a duplicate, but like I don't know. Power Watch is just sit back and chat. Yes, it is. It's RV so RV. Detsy got top 0.2%. Asked him if he'd stop, and he said no. T Millie was higher. Yeah, he did. Big Booba Charles Darwin. Sorry, I missed that, Yui. How did I miss that? Yui, your white name sometimes makes me miss your things. Can't your religion noted Big Booba Charles Darwin? Would it be Charlene Darwin? That'd be funny. The people who play these. Okay, I read that. Though the steady hand of natural selection traits which increase the likelihood of attention. Okay, I'm not reading your fanfic. Raven, stop fanficking about a female version of Charles Darwin because of natural selection is why she has big tits. Best game you suck at as well. It's a very good award. I think it's very funny because like it really exemplifies a lot of those harder games that like you want to be good at, but you know, I'm a white girl, whatever. What you want from me? That's crazy. I tried Peak solo. I have bad without friends. Again, I'm fine with Peak until the last level, which I just don't have fun with because I don't know. Caillou discriminating against white girls. That's crazy, Raven. It's crazy. I'm not gonna say the thing I was gonna say. I do not discriminate against white women, even though most of them are very boring. But yeah, this needs to be thing. It doesn't need to be. Get the Google Doc. It's fine. Anyways, all that's cool. Yeah, I have a lot to talk. I have so much more to talk about. Google Docky. Gotta get the Google Docky. Fair. Okay, I was planning on doing something, but we got really distracted, and what else do I do? So okay, I'm getting kind of annoyed. So my VTubing plans, I normally like to play games on Tuesday.
That's right. Rex and Games drugged me at TwitchCon.
Hi, Daddy. Thanks, Daddy. Daddy, we talked about the sword fighting at TwitchCon. We should make it happen. We should make the sword fighting tournament at TwitchCon happen. We might make it into lightsabers. It's fine. Anyways, I really annoyed because Tuesdays I like to play games, and then Fridays we like to chill, do community stuff, do some art, and my Fridays keep getting booked up with collabs. So I keep wanting to do. I don't know how to stream anymore, and it's so annoying. By the way, do you have a jail for Yui prepared before the fight? I'm pretty sure Yui would just bring their own stuff. I don't think I need a jail. I'm not gonna talk about this. But yeah, no, Daddy, there is a chance that we could actually get some of the partner friends we know to facilitate a actual tournament. There is a game, there is a swordish game that like people used to play. I think it's called Ninja, where it's like you cut off people's legs and stuff. It could be funny to do for VTuber sword fighting. I don't know. I have a backpack. I have a backpack. What does that mean? That you have a backpack? A Squid Games. Oh, sweet summer child. What does it mean to, what do you, let's hit our friends with swords out. Well, there's one like that you, like every time you get like hit on like arms and legs, or like you can't use that anymore as like pretend that you lost that arm or leg. A little bit like LARPing, I guess. But it'd be really fun to do with actual swords, or not real swords, but like the practice swords. It'd be really fun. I think that'd be a cool game, but also there's no way TwitchCon would let you have that or let that happen. I know what game you're talking about. Yes. You know, you surprise me, but you don't surprise me with all of the it's really, you know, I get it. But I'm getting distracted. You guys are all oh, god damn it. I'll fix that later, Raven. Thank you. I don't know. I don't. It would be an out of con thing, but what if we could make it an official con thing? I'm just saying it would be kind of fun to do an official con thing. Okay, I don't know if this. I was gonna bring something up. What was I gonna do? Chat, my brain go burr. It's I hate that I'm very exhausted on Tuesdays most days. do you know how do you know how many times I literally start stream with a gigantic headache, and like just doing the stream makes me not have a headache anymore, and then I end stream and I'm like, oh, I still have a headache. Guys, I think I'm dying. There's like a 50-50 chance that like there's something actually wrong with me. Kuma asks, I'm having a stroke. Shut up. No. Chat, doing a good. If I actually had plans, maybe would be less derailing. But like, I've been bad lately because like there are games I want to get into, but I feel like they're gonna get interrupted, and it's hard for me because like I want to get back into Yakuza. I want to. Oh shit! Let me go back to. I want to get back to. I want to play Yakuza again. Even though the director's cut went out. I think it has the English voice acting, but it has really bad reviews. So like I'm kind of waiting for a patch or something. I want to play RoboCop at some point, but I don't know when. I want to play a game called Before Your Eyes. I think it's a good thing. I want to play. There's a lot of games I want to play, and I just haven't like. I don't know when to fit them in. Because I feel like sometimes if we start a game at a bad spot and then I can't get to it for like a week, it's not a good, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks is not a good thing. I don't know how to manage my time better. But also I'm getting torn with other things like next week I might have 2 big collabs Wednesday and Friday. I don't know if I'm streaming Wednesday for one because it's gonna be VR, and VR's Friday I think. Okay, so this Friday we have Araya v Breezy Maxor playing a silly game that we don't talk about. And then next week we have Rexon, Wolsk, Neko, me playing GTFO VR, and then also Phasmo with Bulby and Otaku. Maybe I gotta confirm that. Popular.
I be getting thirsty.
Thank you, Varzek. I'm busy, and then I also try to get something with the guy. Guys, I feel like January's like, new year, new me. Let's all do stuff together, and then by like February, everyone's like, I am so exhausted from all these collabs, and no one ever collabs after February. Am I wrong? Is it? It's just this is how it's gonna feel. So I don't know. Granted, there's a lot of wonderful, like there's so many streams I want to do. There's been like a bunch of Minecraft SMPs that I've been trying to sign up for. I really hope I get in them. I don't think there was a really cool, there was one that just like 700 people signed up for, and I doubt I'm gonna get into that one. Fuck me. Because I'm so mad I missed the Stocks Agency one. I gotta figure out how to get into that one next time. There might be another one. Anyways, then there's also there was like really cool like 1 week Minecraft SMP with Minecraft or with like a D&D story. I'm like, I would love to get into that. That'd be so fucking cool. I also miss Minecraft. Really what comes down to it is if I want to become hey chat, who wants to help me with a Minecraft SMP? So apparently the big trend right now is to do like almost a Minecraft one shot. And I really want to do this. I don't know how viable it is. What do you mean leave? I'm on my training arc. If you can create a fun D&D like story in Minecraft for streamers, they kind of have a really big thirst for it. I could play on it. What do you mean? So yeah. How about we do an art collab? I've been trying to do. We have art on Fridays. Bunny, what did I just say about Fridays? I also want. I'm so sad that I haven't been able to do another Gartic Phone collab. I've been trying to do that for like 2 months, and I just haven't had time to do it. I've been bad lately. Yui, when's the last time you've streamed? Not. Yui, when are you streaming? Yui, do you stream anymore? I don't want to call you out, but like, I'm gonna call you out. Listen, I can be the merchant that just cows random shit and sells my wares. We all need NPCs, but still. Assembling a D&D mod pack seems more. It's about getting a story. And you have people that, will play NPC characters and kind of make it so it happens, but then you also have like the streamers that kind of do it. So it's complicated. It's not easy to do because you want to, if it's only a week-long thing, you want to make it very concentrated in a way that like they can succeed by not having to spend like hours and hours and hours trying to get their gear up and then do this. So like there's a hard balance, and you almost have to do a dry run of it on like a dry run to see how it'll go and then expand on it if it does well. So I would love to try to get my friends into a Minecraft SMP that kind of blows up, but liking hairy cats doesn't mean you're furry. Thanks, Raven. Balancing always sucks. Yeah, I know. And it's also, if you're only doing it for a week, then like it's really difficult because like Minecraft is like kind of a thing that's supposed to take a long time. But people fall off. People I followed Kiki's history on the Socks SMP, where like a lot of people were there for like the first bit and then just slowly just didn't log in, and maybe logged in for like the big events, but it was kind of hard to do that. We've been that. So yeah, I don't know. I would love to be able to, because I also want to do a D&D one shot anyways. I just need more time, and also sad. I don't have the skills right now to do all that because I've never really worked with SCPs. I love Minecraft, but I just I want to play Minecraft on the weekends, but I'm literally Guys, I'm so bummed out. Like I've been wanting to stream like more on Sundays and Saturdays. And I try to like I try to go like think I'm gonna have time to go live, and then I just go, I need to get my shit together with life, and then I'm just like literally like I'm brain dead and trying to get ready for streams and then still failing. So I just it's been kind of a bummer because like I've just wanted to, I don't know. Like even now, like I have a plan.
If I
like,
say I only had half of 12 inches, you're gonna be like, yeah, but I could give you the rest.
ATK, thank you so much. And like right now, like I have a couple games I could play, and I'm just like, I don't know if I have time for them tonight because there's like I want to do a one thing of Before Your Eyes, because I think it's like a 2-3 hour game, and I probably should just start it, like not do as much yapping and then go do it. But I also know that's a pretty. I might do that next week. We'll see how much time we have. And then I wanted to. What if we just do this? Let's just do. I have analysis paralysis right now, and that's the big hi nah. I had to do it before I took off. Well, I appreciate it. Also, missing positivity. Well, I try anyways. I've assembled Fufu community, a couple mod packs in the span of 2 months. People still manage to break economy a couple times. Kind of love hot patching. Yeah, no, it's a bummer. I also need a Minecraft model. Like I need me in Minecraft. I know someone mentioned they'd help make it. I do forget who did that. Making a massive dungeon to run would be fun. It would be fun, but also making sure you have enough mods that are like unique for the combat, or like figuring out a way to scale items and have people have armor and be able to handle things. There's a lot of complicated things. Someone made it for Bastelli recently. Do it now. Do what now? Do what? I'm just what? Do what? Where? When? The problem with me is like, so being a creative. I'm a creative all day. My job, my 9 to 5 is being creative and creating things. Now, is it super fulfilling and kind of not really? It's not really that fulfilling. So the problem with that is I need creative outlets that are more fulfilling, but I'm also drained, and doing art when you're drained is hard. It's the problematic artist thing. Rayu is also awesome. What is that? I know Goldfish and do have made their own outfit Minecraft skins. Yeah, it's not super hard. I think mine's a little more complicated because like I have the bear hat, and also like the bear pal on the back, but spelling is hard. Spelling is hard. Wait, I heard Mastelli. You always hear Mastelli. So I don't know. So right now I could say frick it and just do marbles, or I could start a game, or we could do a competitive game, or I could play League of Legends. No. Is it bad that I want to play League of Legends just to get prepared for some random stream that never gonna happen on the stream? Start a game that's not League. I'll play with you now. League we riot. I know I'm not playing League. I'm joking. Where was the game that I wanted to play? T-Millie or T-Millie or T-Millie. Got it. League is made by Riot. Yeah, League is made by Riot. Because also like, so we also are going to be starting routine at some point. Because the only Oive wants to play routine with us. So I will be playing that. Sent in Art Kuma. Don't you pick Ben? Commission's closed. Get those. She closed commissions. But yeah, no, yeah. Ovi mentioned Pikmin. Unlucky, yeah. Yep. Where was that thing that I wanted to play? Because there was dumb game. Where? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Am I stupid? Oh yeah, Fallout 76 was like $4 and I bought it. I'm not gonna play it on stream. But it is funny. Okay, we've got GTFO. Can't install that right now. It's too big. There is a dumb game that I'm gonna be playing. There's gonna be a dumb joke game that I'm gonna be playing. Fuck me. Cause freaking Dimitri bought it for me. The problem is, okay, right now, so if you guys don't know, sometimes I decompress by playing idle games. And I have so many idle games I've gone through right now. I've had to decompress so much lately because I've been a little bit overwhelmed with work. It's been actually kind of bad. It's been actually real bad. So I can try to find the game that I was supposed to be playing. Okay, we're just can also just do this dumb game. It's the dumbest game. I'll just show you the dumbest game that I don't know why I got. I don't know why I got this game. We're not gonna play it for very long, but it's because it's so stupid. Please work. Can you just work? Why does my game capture never work anymore? Can we please like talk about that? Okay. Hold on. Let me just. This is a dumb game. I don't know why I got it. I don't know why I saw it. I don't know why anything. It's just better not be Tingus Goof. Tingus Goof. By the way, I beat Tingus Goose. By the way, I did beat Tingus Goose. It got so weird. But this game is just anyways, there's a bear in the back. I didn't notice the bear. Anyways, I got no, I want heads. We need heads. Just no, give me heads. I need heads. Yeah, I got heads. So the point, fuck Dells. So the point of this game is to get head. So we want to. The more we flip, the more money we get. And the more money we get, the more we can flip, or to get better head. God damn it, fucking. Anyways, it's okay. Can we please? We're just gonna make that less because it takes way too long to flip. Head chance is 25%. Yeah, head chance to get head is now 25%. Cookie flipper. Did I come back to? Did I come back to Kuma saying he wanted head? Well, I only have a 25% chance to get head, so this is just like real life. I only get tail. I just need head. That's all I want in life. And it's just not fair. It's just not fair. It's just I feel like I've been flipping this for there we go. Ooh. Fuck. Guys, we got head twice in a row. Ooh, got twice in a row. Fuck. This is the entire game. Guys, how long should we play until I get head? How many heads should we stop talking about sword fighting and now it wants head? I feel like I've fucked up today then. Why does Kuma want head? The point of this game is to get heads. I now can get more head by 5%. Now I have a 30% chance for head. He's lonely. Roxai, that's not just because I'm lonely doesn't matter. Okay. I don't. We got 3 times in a row. Let's go. No. If Kaiwa gets heads next flip, I will give the sub. Did I just get? I don't know when you said that and when it happened. I got 3 in a row. Oh, damn it. Just because. Okay, so it's just. No, blatant. Monkey turtle? The fuck is that? Thank you, Blazin. You didn't need to do that. Was waiting for you to read it. If only wasn't so lonely and allowed Araya some positiveness. See, Piper, all she wanted me for was my money. I'm not going to be with someone that all they want. Oh, hey, Monkey Turtle. The fuck? Oh, you did say hi. You said hi a month ago. You said hi a month ago. Hi, Monkey Turtle. Okay, I'm sorry. I forget people lurk. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. We're trying to get head. You should be funded. Now I feel bad. Now I feel real bad. Music. Okay, music, please play. Music, please play. No, it was playing. It was just minus time on head. Who would do that? I do appreciate lurkers. I always like. I always get paranoid with lurkers. I forget how many lurkers I have. Then I do stupid things and everyone stops watching me. Or my stream is terrible and it resets 30 times and I go, oh, they just all left. No, I do appreciate my lurkers though. I really, really do appreciate lurkers. They're the only reason why I've been doing so well. But yeah, no. Back to Araya. Yeah, no, if she didn't want me just for my money and also possibly a place to live, then like, you know, maybe now that I got called out. Fuck! I can't just head 3 times in a row. I know I'm just, oh, he drank some water. Anyways. Okay, now we need $1 to get upgrade any of these. Yo! 3 in a row. Can we get 4? Can we get 4? Can we get 4? Fuck. Who would lurk? Hi guys, welcome back. This game is just a talking simulator. It's funny. I've actually been like really looking for a place to move to because I don't know what the fuck I want in life. I do know what I want. I want cheaper living. So if I just buy a place that's near an airport. Okay. So ideally, if I think about it, right now, I'm not really doing shit. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not doing. I'm in a city, and I'm not really utilizing the city. Not that I don't want to utilize the city. I just don't think it's possible for me to utilize this city because of how depressing it is and how nobody wants to hang out. So, if I'm going to be spending a lot of money living in a city that everyone's kind of like antisocial, I might as well just fucking move. And if I'm going to move, I might as well move to be near an airport so that I can go travel and travel outside the country, but also travel, and maybe see my friends that want to hang out. We got 3 in a row. We got 3 in a row. We got 3 in a row. 4 in a row. Let's go. Okay, we upgraded the base coin. 5. Fuck. They're gonna stick to SoCal or go somewhere else. I was looking. Okay, so I was looking for places that are like relatively close to airports, and also Costco. That's like my two criteria. Oh, well, that's not the two criteria. Two criteria. Okay, three criteria is hiking nearby, near an airport, and near Costco. That would be all my needs for life right now. We thought about doing the same thing. Yeah. So like if I had those three needs, I think if the monthly payments are so little that like it's under like if it's like $500 or less, I'd probably be able to travel and go visit people. Especially if I work from home, I would still work from Wink home, but in other homes. So like I don't know. I think that would be like that would probably make me happier. So I gotta try to figure that out. But also moving's not cheap. It's expensive. And also figuring out where I'd actually move to. Oh, God damn it. Is another thing. I've been looking and it's it's really annoying when like a lot of these places are like quote unquote communities. And it's like cheap housing, but the community is like $3,000 a month. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a pool and whatever management you're doing is it's like an HOA, but like not trying to be called an HOA. It's kind of bullshit actually. If I didn't live in the actual middle of nowhere, I would totally travel a lot more. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The Keys trip was a suggestion, but there's the best way for me to get together with all. Yeah, no, the Keys trip is interesting. The condo board. I love the idea of you getting the year-long pass. What do you mean the year-long pass? Come on, can we get a fucking head? Give me goddamn heads. Thank you. Jesus Christ. More head. Oh. Need a Kuma compound. That's like the funny thing is like, I wouldn't hate having a house that could also like host friends. It's also kind of like a little expensive to host people, especially when they don't have broke ass bitches. And then you get into this weird thing of like, I've heard stories about people that like, oh, we just invite people over, and then it becomes a lot of rumors and weird things, and it's like, don't ever want that responsibility. So that might not be a thing. Oh man, I've heard fucking stories. Yeah. Even if you have best intentions, people can still fuck things up. So I don't think I'd ever do that. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a big mistake. Boyfriends are the worst to stay at your house, honestly, and I'm talking about friends I know. Yeah, Daddy, it's broke friends are difficult, and you want to be there for them, you want to help them, but man, is it rough sometimes. Because like, you know, I spent way too much. Anyways, CC's going back to college. Yeah. So it's a whole thing. I love being able to support my friends, but also like, you know, if you're broke, if you're broke, don't go on a trip you can't afford, especially because like, if someone drives you around, you offer to pay for dinner, you offer to pay for things, they might turn you down, they might not turn you down, but you have to accept that, because like, don't travel unless you can, because it's just, don't be a burden on other people. Like, it'll actually be a thing. Like, you show some respect. I've had issues in the past of just like, oh fucking where like, you know, you're spending a lot of money on a friend, and it's just like they don't even offer to pay for gas or anything. You just go, seriously? Is that a dime now? Do I have a dime? Yo. Yo. Fuck. What's the water will be perfect and there won't be. Yeah. You are a dime. I'm a dime a dozen. Yay! Also, why am I so tiny? Hold on. I think I made myself tiny. Oh, that's not what I want to move. I made myself tiny for a different game and then never made myself bigger again. Okay. But yeah. I need to travel more. I also need to travel outside the States. Like, I desperately want to go to either Japan or Europe this year. Do have to save up a little more money, but depending on, I would love to. Hi, Chimney! Always go 50-50 with friends and partners. If I drive friends somewhere, they have to pay 50% of the gas. Yeah. Okay, well, the joke is that everyone's paying 50%, so you actually make more money on traveling, which, you know. It's a thing. I really want to go to either Europe or Japan. I don't know what I gotta do. I don't know when I can do it, but I really want to do it. I also know my family wants to do things. Ooh, 3 heads, 4 heads, 4 heads. Damn it. I always thought about Japan trip, to be honest. Japan trip would be a lot of fun, but Japan is a struggle with a lot of people. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you basically have to do, what up, Dantes? Hello, hello. Japan with a lot of people, I feel like, would be cool, but you'd basically be like, I'm doing this. If people want to join, they can, but only like 3 people could join at the same time. We got 4 heads. Can we get a 5th head? Can we get 5 head? Can we get 5 head? 5 head. Can we get a 6 head? Fuck. We're a quarter now. Yeah, the thing to avoid in Florida is definitely hurricanes. Even though I had tornadoes, apparently. So, the Pacific Ocean is stinky. The Atlantic doesn't smell. Pacific isn't stinky. What are you talking about? Ow. Japan. What do you mean Japan? Japan, Arrow, EU. They both have the positive and negatives. I have a lot. So the reason why I want to go to EU is I just have a lot of friends in EU that I want to go visit. Like Veru and others. The problem is getting around those EU countries and figuring that out. Would I want to go on a train across Europe for like 2 weeks? That'd be really cool. But also I might be like shooting myself in the foot with how far I want to go. It is the joke of like, I have friends that are not used to America and trying to travel to like Boston and Washington and New York and Miami all in like a week or less than a week, and you're just like, do you not know what you're trying to do? you do realize how far those places are from each other, and we don't really have a great transit system. No, real talk. I had South American friends that came to America and thought they were going to be able to go to like 5 major cities. There might have been even LA in that, which is really funny as well. Because a lot of people don't, like, you guys don't realize how big, so no head, we're not getting heady. It's been forever since we got head. It's been even longer. Finally. They don't understand, like, most countries aren't as big as America. And America is a gigantic country. So people don't understand how far away most of the major cities are from each other. And the road to get there is 2-way road and water on each side, about good 30 minutes for what? For the Keys? Whatever you had planned for America, multiplied by 3. Yeah. Also, just different places. Granted, like, you can go from, I think, Boston or New York to Miami in like 24 hours, but that's not a fun car ride if you do that. I used to have a friend that did that. It's just not fun though. Or if you go like a family road trip, if you go from New York to Disneyland, that's. But yeah, no, I've driven across America twice now. One was with a friend, one was by myself. I enjoyed the by myself one way more, which, mainly because I went to 2 hot springs and got to do the shit that I wanted to do. Both went to hot springs in Colorado and also one in Utah. Even then, I didn't even get to go as much. I wanted to spend more time doing things. Ooh, it's 4 heads. 4. Can we get a 5? Can we get a 5? Can we survive it? No. I will say, compared to America, when I worked North Africa for underwater welding, I was surprised how long it would take. But I also remember North Africa can fit the U.S., Russia, and China in it. Yeah, Africa's big, but it's also multiple countries. My parents did a 4-day drive to Wisconsin. That was wild. Yeah, no, I took about a week to get across America. It's fun. I do recommend it. Granted, I really only recommend going from Colorado to California, and everything in between for the most part. Nevadas can be a little bit boring. But like anything from Colorado to like Pennsylvania is boring as shit. You got to get past the Appalachians to like be meaningful, because a lot of that is just so goddamn flat. It is so boring. It's just all farms and corn farms. It's not. Nevada has so many fun parks though. Yeah, but okay. Nebraska is terrible. Yes, Nebraska is terrible. Nevada is okay because you have like the really cool like mountains in the distance, so it's not as boring. But you're still going through a desert. So there is that problem. Do you get to experience the king tides? No? What are the king tides? And also there is like the ice flat, or not the ice flats, the salt flats, which are real cool. Yeah, Kansas is bad, Nebraska's bad, Idaho is bad, I think. I don't remember. Idaho, no, not Idaho, Iowa. Sorry, Iowa, not Idaho. Half of it is desert, half of it is mountains. Yeah. And granted, like, you can also stop in Vegas if you go through Nevada, depending on where you go through. Wyoming's beautiful. Wyoming is, I actually, have I gone through Wyoming? I don't think I have. I would say I have gone through, I've been in, I want to say 50% of the states. Montana's pretty. Yeah, Montana is also pretty. Stepping foot in, I've probably been in 50% of the United States. If you want to say meaningful time, not nearly as much. I'd love to spend some more time. I really need to go to Zion. Zion is something I really want to go to. It's on my list. I want to go back to Yosemite. I got to figure out. I also want to take you guys there. That's the thing. I would love for a trip to be to Yosemite for a weekend. At some point. That'd be really cool. Yosemite, Zion. Nope, they're 2 different places and they're very far apart. I think they're like probably at least 12 hours apart. I can't do that. I like 10 national parks in 7 days, going just from Cali, Nevada, Utah, Arizona. That's a lot of work. Also, Utah to Arizona. No, wait. Cali? No. I feel like, no. Utah and Arizona. What? No, that's not. You're. No, my brain's hurting. I guess I guess Utah is above Arizona. I'd rather go to California, Nevada, Utah, Colorado. Just gonna be honest. I'd rather go Cali, Nevada, Utah, or Colorado. That'd be more fun for me. Arizona's cool, but I have been to the Four Corners actually. The mountains in our state are fire. Are they on fire or fire? 3 heads? 4 heads? 5 head? Damn it. Sad fact, I've never seen snow in person. Yeah, I know. Just fire right now. God damn it. Visited a lot of states. I was just a kid, so I don't remember them. Yeah, most of them are forgettable. Did Grand Canyon Petrified Forest? I haven't done the Petrified Forest. Grand Canyon. Hey, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this very clear. Go to the Grand Canyon, go to the fucking Grand Canyon. Get Grand Canyon out of all of the natural things. Go to the motherfucking Grand Canyon. It is impossible to describe how beautiful that is. I can not overstate how awesome that is. And I don't want to like spoil it or like give you false whatchamacallit. I just really think the Grand Canyon's so cool. It's your brain hurts when you look at it, or mine did at least. Raven, would you concur or no? I think the Grand Canyon is probably one of the things worth going to in the United States. Just don't go on a helicopter. Grand Canyon could be a month thing by itself. Yeah, you're not wrong. I only saw the top of it. I would love to go hiking in it. One day. That might be another list of things. Arches. Oh, arches are so cool. So yes, Arches is Moab. Moab, Utah really actually impressed me a ton. Because I wasn't expecting how cool Moab was. There are like 3 national parks near Moab. Arches is very cool. It's a lot more dry. The only criticism I have for Moab is it's kind of like you drive to everything and hike for like 5 minutes and then drive again and then hike for 5 minutes, which is still cool because the arches are really beautiful. But next to Moab, or very close to Moab, is one of my favorites. It is Canyonland National Park. Now, I love the name Canyonland because it's the dumbest national park name because it's like a roller coaster. It's Canyonland. Now, the funny thing about Canyonland is there is a very famous off-road drive where you are literally scaling down a cliff with literally 180-degree turns. Not even like, not a full 180, but basically 180 turns where you're going zigzag back and forth across a mountain to go down it. It was fun as shit. I really enjoyed that. I highly recommend that. Do that if you can. But only if you have a good enough. Well, some people have minivans and doing it, so I don't know. I'd say do it in a good vehicle, but we couldn't do that one because we didn't have a good enough off-road vehicle. Again, people were doing it in minivans, so I don't know. It wasn't like, if you go slow enough, it's fine. I didn't have to go slow because I have a good off-road vehicle. I was like, this is your 500th flip. I didn't have a good off-road vehicle. I still did a good job. So make sure your brakes are good. Also fair. It's not steep though. That's the thing. It's mostly not steep. I guess yeah. You are just going. You're literally going like 5 to 10 miles an hour down this hill, cliffside actually. But it was worth it. God damn it! Cannot get this multiplier. But yeah, no, really fun. And honestly, I missed a lot of things because I was only in there for like 24 hours. But like it was 100% worth it. Also, I went to this really great restaurant. That was like a little more expensive than it needed to be, but it was very like, it was very posh, but like it was like the only good restaurant there. So like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the best restaurant in Moab, and like this was one of it. It was very good. I forget what it was labeled as, but yeah, no, very good. So those areas really you get to see there, and it's like 15. Again, there's a lot of off-road paths on that in that map. It's like literally Canyonland, which is so funny. So yeah, the interior is so much different from the waves. What? So you only did the small part? Well, I did that big I did the not Tuckerman. That's Mount Washington. Mount Washington is also Up in New Hampshire, Maine, Mount Washington, I really want to do that as a hiking trip at some point. Maybe even see if someone that lives in that area wants to go there too. The entire Canyonland off-road would take days. Yeah. Ignore me. Never. I read all the messages, no matter how weird they are. I read them all. But yeah, no, I gotta get out to do things, and I know I feel like the last 2 years I haven't been traveling enough. I haven't been meeting people. I've just been kind of sitting here and doing much. That's one of the reasons why I want the backpack so much. 3. Can we please? But yeah, no, I'm out on the West Coast. I don't want to move back home until I at least go to like some more parks. Granted, I don't like it's always the big thing. It's like, I don't like doing things by myself. I want friends to do things with. And the couple friends that I have here are, I'm mad. I have IRL friends. I have friends from my hometown that are relatively close to me. And some of them are really close to me, and I haven't seen them in like 2 years, and I'm pissed off at them because every time I try to do something like go skiing, they say no, and I hate them for it. Would you be down to go to Baja, Mexico for some legit Mexican food? I'm afraid of Baja, Mexico. Cause like, are you talking about going through Tijuana? Cause like, I'm actually kind of nervous about that. I know I'm probably getting in my own head of just all the people talking about bad experiences going into Mexico or driving through Mexico. I don't know. I feel like I want someone that speaks Spanish, but also someone speaks Spanish. I don't think they want to get out of the country and go back into the country because of certain border patrol. Playas de Tijuana, Playas de Rosarito. So like, I don't know. It's the border has been a sticky subject lately. So I love the delicate arch, the one famous for the pick, like in arches. You have a lot of foot wide ledges to get up. You spend like good 20 minutes on, and I even saw a guy with baby. Raven, I saw a lot of people with dogs there, and just me. I literally have a video or a picture of me climbing up one of these arches and just a dog like trying to lick me in the face because it was already up there, and it's like, hi, hello, hey, I'm up here too. We're all climbing together. I'm like, oh my god. So I made a friend. Breaking drone countries is so weird. 2, 3, 4. God damn it. Dogs are awesome. I'm so sad I don't have a pet. I actually really hate that I don't have a pet right now. I want a cat. I would love a dog. I don't have time for it. I don't think I could do a dog. I would love a cat. But I want to be more situated before I get another cat because my family actually just got a new dog because ours passed away last year, which sucked. Because I literally just lost my cat a couple years ago, and then lost my family dog this year. It sucks losing animals. I hate how short their lifespans are. Cat hiking backpacks are so weird and fun. I know. I almost wanted to take my cat before she passed away for hikes, and it's tough. But yeah, no, I still miss my precious girl. She was. Stop reminding me that I got an old fish, dude. I had a fish that just would last forever. But yeah, no, I'm still also very devastated. I know. It still breaks my heart. But yeah, so I don't want to get an animal, especially here, because like this is not a good place for an animal right now. It's not terrible, but like, I just think it gets too dusty, and I don't want to ever deal with having an animal that can't be in a clean environment. A parrot can live 80 years if you get one. No, the problem with parrots is they outlive you. So when you get one, you literally have to send it to your generation, who then have to deal with it dying. It's fucked. Flip faster. I can't. It's not letting me. I'm getting carpal tunnel. But yeah, no. Eventually, I will get a cat, or maybe I'll be able to again adopt. I always adopt. Fish can be immortal. I know. The pooping because they can't control their sphincter. That's crazy that they can't do that. Stupid cloacas. I had one dog and he's been with me from the age of 13. Oh my god, it killed me when he passed. Yeah. I've had 2 cats that have been 20 years old. 4? Oh god damn it. Both of them fucking killed me. I also lost one in college. That one destroyed me too. He was a lot younger, but like, he was like, I've had 7-ish cats. We had an issue with losing. Okay. When I was really little, my first cat was it's actually really weird. One of my earliest memories that I can like kind of remember is the passing away of my mom's family cat, which is still really weird because like I don't really remember her that much, but I do remember like her passing away. And then we got a few other cats, and there was an issue where we adopted some, and some had issues, some health issues, some went missing. Either we lived in a very, very woodsy place, and we had outdoor cats, so sometimes they would just, I guess maybe something got them. We had coyotes, we had fisher cats, so we don't know. So we had a good chunk of them, like I think 3, that kind of stuff happened in a very short period of time. And then we finally got another male cat who loved dearly. He passed away when I was in college. That killed me. That would hurt, because that was one that I had like through high school and a little bit before that. I taught him how to climb trees. That was always the funny thing is I taught him how to climb a tree, which was the weirdest thing because I remember one time where I was playing, I think some game, probably like Counter-Strike or something, and all I just hear is coyotes in the background of our back place, and I run out there because like we don't know if our cats are outside. And so I run out there, scare them away, and just hear meowing in the tree. Because so he climbed up there and to escape them because they were literally in our backyard, like 5 feet from our house, and they were chasing after him, and he managed to get away and climb it. Yeah, he was a tree cat. Funny enough, he taught my other one. He taught my. The one that passed away last year, how to climb. So, animals just have been like just a big part of my life. I've also had ducks. I've only had one dog, but my uncle's dog also. We used to take care of it a lot because he used to go on trips for his job. So we used to be able to take care of him. He's a beautiful golden retriever. That was also it was actually tough for them to pass away too. But like, yeah, no, just dude, the animals in my life, like, they've molded me to who I am. Base coin worth? Yeah, that was better. That was the better choice. But yeah, no. Animals have always just been such a huge impact. We've had guinea pigs too. I loved my guinea pig when I had him. We sadly had like an issue with the first guinea pig we had because the really shitty the place that we got the guinea pig gave us bedding that was toxic to the guinea pig. And it was a Christmas present, and a couple weeks later, it passed away because of the bedding. And I'm just like, we never bought from that place ever again. Oh my god, that still pissed me off. What? Wait, what did we? Hold on. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We almost 7. Damn it! Crows are very smart, hold grudges. I've always wanted a crow, bro. I've always wanted a crow, bro. Crows are such a cool. Guinea pigs are hard to live alive. I had one for like 12, 15 years. Maybe it wasn't that long. Maybe I'm just thinking. I loved my guinea pig. He was great. He would always squeal. Okay, so the problem with guinea pigs is I didn't know this because also my parents didn't know this. You're supposed to have 2 guinea pigs. We unfortunately only had 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it. So you're supposed to have 2, but they are social. It's just very funny though. Is that guinea pig was still loved me very much. Okay, we didn't. I think it was like 7 years. He was still a very, very good guinea pig. Where he would sleep in my room. It smelled a little bit, but it's fine. We cleaned the cage regularly, which you need to. But every night, before bedtime, he'd get a treat. So he'd either get like a celery or carrot, and you would know he was so spoiled that around the same time, like 8 o'clock or something, you could just hear a squealing from upstairs. Always around bedtime. Always around the same time every night. Just week, because it was time for their treat. It was so cute and so funny that he would just always know when it's time for his treat for the night. It's just, oh man, I loved that guinea pig. So yeah, no, we also had gerbils. We had ducks. Love the ducks. I will always say duck eggs are way better than chicken eggs. Really bummed that we lost them to a fox. Fuck foxes. They're the worst animal. No, I'm kidding. They're still terrible, but I hate foxes. Yeah, no, they got one when I was little. But yeah, no, duck eggs were awesome. I did get replaced by a horse. That is a true thing that did happen. My sister got replaced by a dog. I got replaced by a horse. I'm not exaggerating. When I moved out of the house, or when I went to college, my mom literally got a horse to take care of. So yeah. Actually, I was thinking it was after college. I think when I graduated or I moved out of the house after college. I still think that's really funny. God damn it. I'm trying to. We had like chameleons at one point. We used to take in a lot of adopted animals that got abandoned for a little bit. Like we'd foster homes and stuff until we figure out how to get to the places. Horses, Uma Usume. Yeah, no, we had the Uma Usume. What else? We had a chameleon at some point because it was abandoned, so we took it in for a little bit until we could figure out what to do with it. That was weird. I don't think I've ever had to deal with birds though. I really don't think I've ever had to deal with birds. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. 'Cause like even friends, I don't think had birds. I know in college, my friend's mom had a parakeet. Also, hi Angelus, you get your computer fixed yet? Why are you still flipping? Because we're so close. Yeah, look. Damn it! Why'd you spoil it? Who wants max stats? I think the goal of this game is to flip it 10 times. We finally have 55% chance of getting head. Flip faster. It's literally the most I can do. What do you want from me? There's our cooldown. Also, I already maxed out flip speed. Hey, music. Hey, music. Yes, we're still watching. More. I'm actually kind of bummed that there's not more. Like, I want there to be a little bit more of the game. Also, why is there a guy with a bear mask here? Like, why is it a bear mask? Flip 2 coins. I can't. Hate foxes. Well, if the foxes didn't kill my ducks, then maybe I wouldn't hate foxes as much, Nakaichi. Mostly orange foxes, actually. It was an orange fox. You got a cameo. Yeah, I did the voice acting in this game. How'd you know? He hates me. I knew it. Yeah. How dare you? How dare you kill my ducks? Okay. 20% is unfailingly 20%. 100% is unfailingly 100%. Though you cannot reach 100%. Okay, cool. God damn it. That would defeat the purpose. They're delicious. Okay. Well, duck eggs are better. Why would you kill a duck when you can just get... Why not? Is that... God damn it, that's 100,000, not 10,000. Wait. Yeah. I actually never had duck before. It's okay. I think duck is pretty hard to make good, I would say. You could fuck up duck real easily. And also, I didn't eat duck for a long time after having ducks. Yeah, no. Like turkey, where it can be dry as hell if done almost. Duck, I feel like has a fattiness on the skin that can be cooked for. I think it probably get dry, but like, I think duck is more of a darker meat than. I don't remember. I don't know how to explain duck. I think it's maybe more gamey too. I don't know. Peking duck. Yeah, Peking duck's pretty good. I've had it a long time. Yeah, no, it's a fatty meat. Yeah. It's weirdly a fatty meat. I don't know why. I actually don't know why duck is a fatty meat. I'm gonna get carpal tunnel from fucking clicking this so much. Oh, you know, hey, have you guys ever had ostrich or emu eggs? If you ever get the chance, 100% try emu egg. I really love emu egg. If you guys don't know emu eggs, they're gigantic. They're basically 6 to 12 10 eggs in one egg, and it's kind of cool if you could have them. Just set up a clicker, save your wrist. Well, that's I don't. We don't. Hi, Timmy. Oh, my back. My mods are saying they love you after checking you out more. What do you mean? Input wave has been here the whole time. I'm just input was here before he was there. I don't actually know that for a fact. No other people. You know, Nakaishi, What'd you roll? Just because I'm your emotional support Santa doesn't mean you can destroy my mental state. So, Nakashi, I've always joked about this of just like us. Thank you for that, Bets. Us getting on most popular VTubers doesn't do much for our fan base. Like, if we got on Iron Mouse, it's okay. Iron Mouse is probably not a good example because she has a pretty diverse thing. But I'm just saying, is like, if we get on Fillion, or if we get on like, I don't know, any of the really popular female streamers, maybe even Iron Mouse, it doesn't do us as much good than it does for other females to be on those shows, other streams. It up a little bit on much, but yeah, no, it's just because like I feel like the people that watch male VTubers is a lot different than the people that watch. Or okay, that's not fair. That's not a fair thing to say. I will say the majority of people that watch female VTubers are a lot different and usually don't give male VTubers a try. For whatever reason, I wouldn't know why. I don't know why they wouldn't give. Anyways, still don't get it. Still never understood that. I do not understand watching someone because they got big tits versus like. I don't get it. I have never once judged a streamer based on aesthetics. I'm never going to, you know, I'm never going like do that they really think it's just I guess it's like it's the girlfriend experience things. I'm like, they really think that they like, I don't know. I just don't know. It's the GFE. I just get it. I don't like, I don't know. It's just, maybe that's just how it's always been, where like that stuff doesn't work on me. I've always hated a lot of when there are women on cars or like trying to sexualize something to sell you a product. I go, I don't want this product more now. I base it if I watch someone on their voice, it makes sense. Their voice, their humor, but never their model. Like if someone's model is not as like, okay, you can go in the weirdness of like if your model is too grotesque or like I will say I don't like Lena's model. I'm sorry. I don't like the gore of it. Which actually I love Lena. I don't like her new model, which is a problem because it's so weird. Where like it's visually displeasing, but if something is just neutral, it'd be almost better. I dig personalities. I don't really care much about that, but yeah, but you're also here, so like Ice Queen. Okay, Ice Queen's actually kind of cool. I think I like Ice Queen better than her blood form but also it's not that much of a change. I kind of wish it did more in Lena has a new ice model. It's kind of cool. I wish it did more uniqueness than just kind of a recolor, but yeah, clearly your tits and thighs also you are awesome. Yeah, it's a weird thing, and I know that has been a problem with even like IRL women and IRL men. Granted, like the truth of the matter is, the more attractive you are, the better you will be viewed. It's this weird thing that it's a strange phenomenon. Is the more attractive you are, the more successful you're likely to be. I don't get why it is. It's I guess human nature. God damn it. But it gets weird when you're like doing virtual models are more attractive, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, but blood is grabbing her boob. Okay, the hand grabbing the boob, still surprised that's not TOS. I'm really surprised that's not TOS. Hold on, let me actually show you. No, that's not okay. Did she put? Did she give me a good view? Did she? Has she posted it at all? Can't show that. Okay. God, I feel like I'm gonna get banned showing this. I feel like I'm gonna get banned showing this. Fine, that's just her. It's really cool. It's very pretty. I like it. I wish she did more with the ice theme. Rather, this is basically a recolor of her thing. But like, how is this not TOS? I just don't. Also, the strangling on the R, like, that is crazy. Yeah, no, it's a beautiful model. I really like the hair. I like what she did with like all the ice. I'm not like, she kind of just took her model that she has and just made it more ice themed, which is cool, but like, yeah, cool. Got it, because she's ice. No, but I wish it was more ice and less of her other thing, but you know, picky can't be choose, or you know, it happens. Yeah, I'm not showing that other thing. That might actually get me banned. Anyways, back to flipping. Your other models literally a recolor. Yeah, Wap Patty, but also I don't have millions of or thousands of dollars, and also yes, but it was also a flip faster. I'm trying to. Does your model not have nips? No, my model doesn't have nips. Lena knows her audience. Yeah, she does. I'm not gonna. I'm okay. Again, the hand holding up the boob is one. I think it's a really clever design. I just don't like the entrails and that her arms are missing. Okay, you guys don't know, like her full art. She doesn't have arms. I don't like that. I just don't like it. Because she used to have a toggle where like she could turn that off. I don't think she has that toggle anymore, and I don't really like looking at her entrails and arms missing. It's a little much for me. It's just a little much, which is a bummer because like I really like her content. And I know people like had issues with her needles and like couldn't watch her because of the needles as well. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Love her gremlin model. Her gremlin model's cool. She also has a really good Adventure Time model. Love those. Gore's crazy. Yeah, it's a little too much for me. Again, she's an amazing content creator. Love that. Hi, Jedi. Okay, can we please just be done with it? I will say this game actually. Okay, we got side. I didn't realize how long we've been going with this game, and I'm almost. I just wanted to be done. I think that actually was done to go viral, pushing the boundary sort of thing, and not the boundaries of creative. It's fair. Again, she's a horror VTuber. It's valid. 90% of the games she plays are horror games, which is fair. She has an audience, which, you know, it's her niche. So I don't blame her. But you know, I also enjoy her cooking and stuff like that. So I don't want to see gore while she's cooking, and kind of, you know, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. But I will say also, like, I feel like if you're at a certain level, your holiday models shouldn't just be a little bit of a reskin. Even though that reskin actually probably took in a lot of effort to do. Because there are customized things, like the crown is different. There are additions to that. Jesus fucking Christ. Can I get a bigger combo than 3 lately? I'm just... We're done. Very much either cool. I know a couple people now, both VTubers, that have the surgery to make them have vampire teeth. Or wolf fangs. I don't know which one you call it. Nikaishi, would you do that? Would you get your canines extended so that it looks like you have fox teeth? Like, would you do that? What the fuck? Why? Because it kind of looks kind of cool. Already did. What do you mean? I don't know if you're joking or not. Hi, input. Love your honesty and authenticity. Well, again, granted, I think Lena's one of the better VTubers because she's mostly has good takes on things. I feel like Lena is pretty. Lena has usually good takes, and is very honest about how this industry sucks sometimes. Don't those break a lot? Well, they're part of your teeth, so no. They're literally your teeth. Could they get chipped easier? Yes. This could be true, and I wouldn't know. Yeah. In a VRM, sure. In real life, heck no. Again, having bigger canines isn't as big of a deal as you think. I do a dentist appointment on Thursday, but unfortunately, no, I don't have cool fox teeth. I need to go to the dentist again too. Next Tuesday, I think I have to go to the dentist. To get a cavity filled that has definitely been bothering me for more than a week. 3, 4, 5, 6. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I just want to get switching hands. Ow. But yeah, no, it's always the funny thing of like people were so desperate to get Affilian's VTubing show, or okay. There's a lot of male VTubers really desperate to get on Affilian's game show. Granted, Affilian has 50-50, but even if those 50-50, I don't think even if you are a male VTuber, I could say that like if you're a small VTuber and you want to get on Affilian's game show, right? Fuck. Sorry. It can actually be very dangerous for your community. If you get on that community, and some of those people are like just very disruptive. And I've seen, friends that have a lot of Affiliates communities or have to deal with Affiliates community or different communities, where it's very toxic or it can be very disruptive to your stream, and it can get very tiring sometimes. It's always the funny thing of like you wanna really pick and choose where your community members are coming from. Because a lot of times, like, I wouldn't even want certain communities to follow me or watch me because they suck. Like, even if it's from a big streamer, I just don't want them. Thank you for the hydrate. Tea leaves. I don't know why there's some tea leaves in that. I had a cavity for a bit, and I got free dental from Canada. Let's get it on. Yeah, no. You almost need to grow a community big enough to compete with the other communities so that they can convert the new communities into a big one. Yeah, no. It is also having mods and community members on the same page to try to teach newer people is very helpful. That's why I always try to encourage everyone to join the Discord and be a part of that, and like really. It helps to. It really helps to be able to have people that try to lift you up. I will say this time and time again, like I say this without all the community stuff, is like also being by yourself as a streamer, really hard. If you don't have a good support network as a streamer, it gets insanely tough. Mods are very appreciated. Mods make things be a lot smoother than you'd ever think. Just small things like, I have, Raven with sound alerts, or a bunch of people with sound alerts. People clipping things also, that's the whole thing. But mods, but like, shouting out or just like keeping an eye on things is just a lot harder. We need to convert others to simp. Yeah, no, it's that's the thing. You want to know what's a really funny thing? Actually, I'll wait for the ad to go to talk about that. But yeah, no, mods like handling just issues and also having someone to bounce thoughts on. Thing of like, oh, I've had to deal with this chatter. What do you think I should do? Magic mod. Being active mods also help. It could be super. Yeah, no, it could just be like a load off your. Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is the most we've ever had. We did it! Wait, no, wait, is it the last one? Wait, is this the last one? Oh shit. This is. That was 9. That was 9. This is 10. This is. Guys, we might be done. Hold on, I need to wait for the ad to do the break. We need to wait for the ad. Flip. No, I need for the ad to. I'm not gonna cuck all the people that are not watching or have ads. Tier 2 sub. What? What did I miss? We almost have the 10th flip. We'll beat the game if I get the 10th flip. We're just waiting for the ads to happen. If you wait for the ads, you fail. I'm stuck waiting, yo. Wait, why are you waiting? Wait, oh. They should be back. Guys, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that since I waited, I only have a 55% chance to get this dead thing. I'm not going to get it. I know I'm not. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Gotta win I lost my. I clicked 1,722 times. I clicked 1,722 times. I didn't even get the final upgrade. The bear's just staring.
I love Caillou's balls.
That's it. We beat the game. We beat the fucking. I can't do anything. I can't flip it. I can't flip anymore. I can't flip anymore. All I want to do is flip. Flip. It's erased. It's good. Uninstalling. I'm uninstalling. We're never playing that game, buddy. It's done. We're just done. We're done with the game forever. That's actually talking a lot quicker than I thought it would actually. We didn't even get the final upgrade. We actually did it with 55% with chat, which was really funny because we didn't get 60% chance. I mean, it's a good coin. It was a good coin. Now it's dead. Okay. So, I was going to say, surprisingly, a big way to help a streamer, if you didn't know, is to make memes of them and post them on Reddit and Twitter. I'm not even joking. Posting memes of funny memes of just using their model can actually really help them just get their face out there. So if you have a very iconic or a very unique face, like, you know, I don't want to toot my own horn. I kind of designed my character to be a little bit more unique. It's been forever since we got ahead. Okay, are you posting my memes? No, see, this is the problem though. It's different if I post memes of myself versus other people posting memes of me. It helps if it's more than one person. It helps if it's multiple people posting memes of me on different places, like of all the, VTuber subreddits. Reddit in this economy. Reddit's still a weird one. Reddit is still complicated because it does help somehow. I also have to post. I probably should be posting some of the memes on YouTube too, because it's just posting things in YouTube and being funny. I might actually do that for YouTube, but also YouTube's weird because I have actually seen more YouTube story posts lately of all my friends, but I think it's because I'm subscribed to them, so I don't know. I don't know about that yet. Caillou Kuma Caillou Coomer Coom can all be posted. Have a good night, Anthony. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, no, there's a bunch of other things. I don't know. It's there's that. There's also just, clipping always helps and posting clips. I was always surprised when I see clips of myself being posted. So yeah. I don't know. There's a bunch of strangeness. There's a lot of ways to help things grow. It just building community and getting my face out there. Because like that's the other thing is when I went to conventions is one of the bigger ways I got my name. Like not really my name. It almost got my face. I really should be like cosplaying. I should have the bear hat. Honestly, I know I have a bear hat, which is how people recognize me, but they don't know my VTuber side. This happens a lot too. I'll know someone's IRL face and I don't know who they are as a VTuber, and then I'll switch it up and I know people as VTubers and I don't know their IRL face. It's the most frustrating thing at conventions ever. I hate it so much. YouTube has stories to post memes there. Yeah, I probably should do that. Posting Caillou memes on 9gag. Oh my god. 4chan's a complicated one because like 4chan as a male VTuber is actually dangerous. I've heard some horror stories where if they figure out your existence on 4chan or something, there's a chance that they will just start causing you pain and suffering. We let us see Kuma's chest hair IRL eventually. Again, once I get the camera, you might see more of me. I don't know. I'd like to lose weight, which I know I'm being very not subconscious. Self-conscious. Jesus fucking Christ, it's late. I'm being very self-conscious about me showing myself on stream. Like, I feel like I need new clothes because I feel like I've become too muscular for my clothes. Is the better way to put it. I also need to lose like 10 pounds and I'll be happier. Lose weight in this economy. I know it's been actually it's funny. It's the thing. I want to do IRL streams to go hiking, so I lose weight, but I want to lose weight before I go IRL hiking because I want to be on camera. You are good looking, man. I'm okay. I could again. Hiking would be sick. Yes, I really want to go some hiking. I'm hoping for that camera to come in this month, and we'll be good. So Kuma's hot. Anglis, you're also hot. So don't even. But yeah, I also want to. I eventually want to cosplay as I want to get my bear hat. I want to get this cosplay. I have like variations of this because I have a Ren Fair outfit. I do want to like I have a bear hat for my Udyr cosplay. I do want to get this pelt redone so it's like cuter and fluffier. I don't know how to do that. I don't know if I want to do it with fur or like felt. I don't know how I want to do that. I feel like making this out of fake fur is hell is the best way to put this. I don't know who would actually. Can we get this? I kind of have something like that already for fake fur is hell. Yeah, fake fur is hard to do for cosplay. I have a shirt like that. I have a Renaissance Fair shirt that it's kind of like Link's tunic basically. But yeah, no, I already made a bear hat, so like it's kind of just a pain in the. Did you camo the fur? What? Jedi is also, yeah, Jedi is very good looking, man. Again, I will say a lot of VTubers, like 90% of them are either hot, cute, or somewhere in between. There are surprisingly a lot less unattractive VTubers. I think people just get in their own heads. I'm gonna be honest. It's weird. Just spinning out again, and I want to cosplay again. I miss cosplaying, but again, cosplaying is something that you like kind of need friends for because doing it by yourself is boring, and also I suck at being a seamstress. Daddy was a queen. Daddy was a queen. Yeah, I don't know. I have things I want to do, but no time, and eventually I'll have the time and then not the money. So yippee. That's an unemployment joke. I don't know. Maybe I'll move into the house and reduce all my income and then only stream forever. Stream full time, yay! I wish I could stream full time. I would love to know if I could fully buy a cheap house, how much monthly payment would that be to live? And I'm just like, what? How much could I live on? How much could I live off of with taxes? Is that possible in America? Probably not. Probably not. Especially if I want to travel, definitely not. I would love to. I would, again, I like many of you would love to work full time as a streamer and not have to deal with the bullshit of corporate America or jobs. I don't think it's possible though. So, can hope and dream. I will always hope and dream. Buy the lottery ticket. Don't buy lottery tickets. It's such a waste of money. Don't ever buy lottery. Don't buy scratchers. Don't do that. That's just the dumbest thing you could do. Anyways, I think that should be it for tonight. I guess I gotta go bench Gamba. No gambling. No Gamba. Hey, Sark, what's now you're getting in? For full creative work in a country without healthcare is a choice. I also, I could realistically, I could also try to get my drawing skills up or my 3D skills up. It's not a terrible idea, but also going commission based is rough. And I would really have to spend a lot of time getting my drawing skills up into a place where I'm comfortable with them before I'd ever think about doing that. What's being raged about a space trucking game? What space? I'm actually curious. What space trucking game? I'd actually be interested in space trucking or any space thing games. Better chance of lightning striking than winning lottery. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to head out. We are going to go raid one of our favorite hey, okay, we're going to go raid Apollo. Can we please have a raid message that says make Trey more Mpreg? Can we do that? Can we have that raid message? Can we have a make Trey more Mpreg raid? Can we do that? Because I think that would be really funny. Actually, let me just make sure Apollo's okay. Should be going. Can someone make that for me while I? Nope. Why can't my thing copy paste? Do you have a better one? I'll link though. Well, I wanna trade. Okay, bye. I think Apollo's really funny. Blazing, you had one job. Blazing, you had one job. Blazing, are you having a stroke? Why may Trey? Make. Why are you using may? Make. Say it slower. Make Trey Mpreg again. Or not even again. It just makes make Trey Mpreg raid. Words are hard. I'm also or that. Fine. One of the two. If not. All right, we're gonna raid Apollo. If I'm pretty sure all of you are in my Discord, but join the Discord, follow me on things. I'll have another long form, I hope, up Thursday. I gotta talk to the editor. Shorts are getting great. Even though that a weird thing happened with a short. I love you all. Join me this Friday for Hell. Friday is Hell. Friday is definitely a Hell. If you don't want to use those, or not, that's not what I meant to do. If you don't want to use those, there's also those. But thank you again, you guys. Thank you for taking out. Thank you for making me feel better. I seriously always, I literally come to stream with a headache and no energy, and I always leave very happy and fulfilled after stream. So thank you all. We got to flip our coin. I'll probably have more games. I gotta figure. I just gotta figure out what games I want to play because I've been a little bit undecisive, or I've tried games and I just haven't liked them. But we will eventually be starting routine. We're gonna play GTFO. We're gonna be playing not League. We're gonna be doing a lot of things, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay tuned. Join me Friday. It's gonna be hell. Hope you enjoy it all. But seriously, thank you. You guys make my weekday life. I appreciate all of you. Have a good night. I will see you Friday. Labbers.